We do our first day of practice at the Dragon Tail on this next episode of Behind the Wheel. What is up, everyone? It is 3:23 in the p.m. here in sunny Los Angeles. Yet cold. It's really cold today. Um, I'm hoping everyone's having a good day. Yesterday we had a pretty decent race. We started in seventh and ended up in fifth. Luckily, I got to run my race because apparently tons of people out there got disconnected, which is not good. Does not look good for anyone at Polyphony Digital. That for those folks that could not run the races, Chris Timberhawk could not run his race. Quite a few. I think Crabster got disconnected. Philippe got disconnected and lost hundreds of points. So whether or not anyone is going to be willing to finish off the rest of the season with the servers in the shape that they're in right now, I think Polyphony Digital needs to come out and say something about it, right? At some point in time, there are a lot of people that really bank on doing the FIA races as being a main component of the game. And the fact that they can't do them because of this mass problem that we're having, at least in the U.S. with disconnects, that's not going to look good. It's not going to look good. There are going to be a lot of people that aren't going to want to run the rest of the season because they're worried about disconnecting, and I don't blame them. I didn't have that problem. Wow. 17 got disconnected. Wow. Yeah, I saw that last night in the PRST chat there. Congratulations, Crafter. That's super dope. That's super dope. Crabster did do well. But you got disconnected at some point in time, didn't you? There are a lot of people, dude. It seems like a lot of people got disconnected last night. A lot of people. And I think a lot of people got super angry at being disconnected. Yeah, that's such a bummer, dude. I am so glad. That's why I didn't run a second race last night. I didn't want to risk it because, fifth wasn't bad at all to start off with. But I didn't want to run into the risk of getting disconnected. So I just decided, to end the stream and not do another race. I mean, I think it was probably the most prudent choice I could have made last night. It was nice to take a day off too, Oh, Philippe, you got second. Well, that's good. That's good. You're second in the alpha right now, Crafster. That's dope, man. Yeah, you should probably stay in Europe, Superior. You should probably stay in Europe. But I'm gonna try to put it behind us today. We're gonna start off at Dragon Tail, which I haven't run Dragon Tail since second race, fall season 2020, last year, like in September. I haven't done any. I've done the Dragon's Tail reverse, the small one, but I haven't done Seaside in forever, man. It's been a minute. So it's gonna be interesting for me. Threw a little bit of a new paint job on this car. It was baby blue, but I've been doing this thing with my liveries where I'm trying to make it so that I'm having to go back and revise all my liveries so that that I'm not using a whole bunch of patchwork in order to get a car done. So I can do this. I can do really quick body changes for color. Which makes it a lot easier when I want to just redesign something. It shows this blue, though. I like this blue. The yellow actually looks really good on this car, too. It's just I have to kind of maneuver around and fix some things in order to get that yellow to go. It's a choice. I don't like it, that fact that it doesn't match that yellow in the rainbow there. So I like the. I haven't used one of these sparkly. I'm trying to make the PMD guys and Superior happy by using special colors, because I know you guys keep on asking me to use special colors. So I'm now using all the special colors in my what I've got so far. And I had no idea about the mileage exchange, so I'm going to start hitting the mileage exchange and getting more special colors. Now that I've got a good selection of them, I'm going to start using them more. I redid Eva Melon's car because we were having tons of problems with that that one particular file just being bugged out for his Group 4 car. But if you're out there, Eva Melon, this is what I was talking about. Like, I redesigned that car completely so that I can do really quick color changes with it. We're gonna get to racing here in a second, guys. I just wanna. I'm so like proud of myself that I finally have started making liveries that don't have like weird odd patchwork going on all over the place. Because a lot of times what I'll do is I'll lay down a base color and then use that color as I'll make patches so that I can make different curves and turns in a livery. But I'm now starting to learn how to do that without having to make patchwork, so I can do things like really quick color changes. Especially if you're trying to revise a livery for a season or something, or you want to, maybe your team's got to, change its team colors or something. It's way easier when you can take your livery and just slam it into the paint job, the paint function. And we're going to use his car as an example, because this is another, same as Scott's car. Scott's Corvette I started doing this on, where, this is it with the silver, but then I can do, let's paint all. This car actually goes through some really cool, like that's cool for this car. The blues are nice for this. Almost every one of these colors goes well with this car. This yellow I like a lot. This yellow I'm super down with. I don't know if Eva Melon, if you're out there, but this yellow is actually one of my favorite colors on this car. This bright yellow. It makes it really pop. Same with this Gallo Modena. It looks really nice on this car as well. It helps that I have that heat bloom on the back there. But this car looks good almost in every color. Blue looks nice. It helps that I designed this car with just primary shades, and that red is the only like really accent color there. Ooh, that yellow fluorescent looks really good too. All of the yellows look really good on this car. And then this red looks really good on the car. But I'm a big fan of the yellow. I think the yellow really, really brings everything out. Although it looks very German because it's yellow, green, red, and black. It still looks cool. I think it still looks cool. But right now it's sitting at iridium silver, which I think is a cool color too. But yeah, if you ever want to change that Eva Melon over the course of the season, you want to go to a yellow car, we can turn both your cars into yellow cars if you want to, with the same livery work kind of. Yeah, I mute all of the sound effects. I hate listening to all the sound effects while I'm making liveries, because all you hear is wing, 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 wing. It's so annoying. I mainly, and now that my controller is drifting like crazy, it's even more annoying. So I've got left stick drift like crazy in both my controllers. So yeah, I purposely killed all of the menu selection noises. There's nothing more annoying than having to listen to that, especially when you're doing, a 300 layer piece like Scott's was. Tree Fitties was a 300 layer. Evil Melon's redesign for his Group 4 is really close to 300 decals. We're at like 278 on that one, for the body at least. Oh, the lobby's open for anyone that wants to jump in. We are doing, oh, no. We are doing, for this race, 16 laps of Dragon Tail, all hard tires, tire wear 6, and fuel consumption at 3. Obviously no fuel consumption during practice nor during quali. We're Group 4. And everything else is normal. Everything else is normal. We've already got Rob LSX in here, representing Mexico. Lobbies are open. Come on in. Yeah, I don't, oh wait, what am I doing? What's going on here? YouTube is not receiving enough packets. There's plenty of packets coming down this pipeline, YouTube. I hate YouTube sometimes. Plenty of packets, YouTube. Plenty of packets. I am sending you down almost 6,000 kilobits of packets right now. Oh wait, we are fluctuating a little bit. We're fluxing between 4 and 6 for some reason. I might have to start OBS for a second, restart OBS for a second. If it doesn't even itself out. There we go. It's starting to now even out. Yeah, I shut down all my, for all my games mainly, I shut down all of the menu options for sound. It gets annoying, especially for this game. This game is in particular, it gets super annoying just because of the livery editing. You know, I do so much livery editing that having that menu noise is just, oh, it's so like nerve-wracking. You know, I'll have like 4 to 6 hour sessions where all I hear is bing, bing, ding, 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 ding. You know? And a lot of times I watch movies or something while I do livery editing. That's why it's kind of hard for me to do it on live stream, because a lot of times, you know, I'll go away, walk away for like 20, 30 minutes and then come back and, you know, start streaming again or start creating again. So it is one of those things where that I don't like. I just don't like having that noise. What is going on with my stream? I'm nice and solid here in OBS, but YouTube says I'm dropping, which doesn't make any sense. What's going on at Teleon? Teleon is in the room. We will say hi to Teleon. Hello. Hello. Ronnie Dollars is in the room. Did we have Ronnie Dollars last week? I don't know. We're going to say hi to them anyway. Lobby's open. Come on in. Come on all ye faithful. And Ronnie Dollars has immediately left the room. There's Philippe Hovercraft. Good to see you again, my friend. I'm going to give you a good old room yo. Oh, not almost had it. We'll do this first race. We're not particularly good at this track. Yo! Not particularly good at this track. Actually, no, I didn't too bad. That was the second race, honestly, that I had ever done in this game. This race. And I think I ended up in like 4th when I was still in D or E. I guess I was D at that point. Like really, really low in D. So we'll see how we do in this one, man. I don't know how we're gonna do. One I'm not looking forward to is our races between Sardinia and Spa. We only have 2 days. I don't know if anyone realized that, but there's a 2-day turnover between Spa and Sardinia. So what we might end up doing for practice lobbies for that week, I'm split, because I'm thinking we might have to split the practices up so that everyone, I'm not sure how well, Sardinia's in the clear, so maybe we do less days at Sardinia and more days at Spa. Maybe we do 2 and 2, and then the day before Sardinia we'll do 1 race for Sardinia, or we'll do that whole day practice before Sardinia, and then after the race, after I do my race, I will open up a lobby for Sardinia that night so that we can all get practice. Because that one, or for what's it called? For Spa, because Spa is in the rain. Which is funny that they really flipped the button on that one. They really made the turnover super quick. For probably what's going to be the toughest race this season is Spa in the rain. So, we'll have to figure it out next week. Or over the course of this week. I don't know what race anyone else is weaker on, Sardinia or Spa. Maybe we just do 1 week of Spa. I don't know. I really don't know. Is my stream still... It looks like in the window... In the window, it looks like it's not glitching. That's in my window. Is it glitching on you guys' side? We look pretty steady on my side. I'm looking at the stream in the big window right now, and it doesn't look bad. I don't know. You guys are going to have to throw input this way. YouTube's still saying it's sending. I'm not sending enough packets down the pipeline, but OBS seems to be rock steady at 7,000 kilobits per second, and I'm still doing 60 frames per second. So, I don't know who is in the wrong there. I know I'm sending as all I can down the pipeline right now for information. So let's do like let's give the lobby about 10 minutes to mature here. This first race, we'll just follow behind people and see. We know we don't have to take tires, so that's a good thing, because it's hards all the way through, which tells me this is going to be a gas event. I'm just going to put it out there. This is going to probably be a gas event, I would imagine. And whether or not you can fuel save or be fast going into the pits. Kleb is in the room. Yo to Kleb. Yo! Baby, come back. Baby, come back. See, I was wrong. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Let's see what Kleb is driving around. This will be the first blue car that we've done. Intellion's got a nice... You've got a nice car there, Intellion, if you're online. I can't tell which character's on the back, but it's long and stringy. Rob SLX. Rob LSX has got a... Looks like a YouTube livery, or not YouTube, Red Bull livery on that that Peugeot. Chicken to death. That's going to be interesting. There we go. Chicken of Death. Vex, Vex has just went through it. One of the Vex guys went through it. Are you 8130? Are you 21? Are you 21 A1? God, whatever. just driving around the livery on there. I don't see Kleb's car. I think Kleb's still sitting in the spectator box. Bearded Midget. Bearded Midget has joined the room, guys. And the Bearded Midget is from Canada. Qualifying in 7 minutes. At the 50. If you want to do a run here at in the practice lobby at Dragon Tail, take that first shot at this this race that we're gonna do next Wednesday, feel more than welcome. We've got plenty of room. I know a lot of people, like I said, are probably heartbroken from yesterday, and are really sour about running the FIAs tomorrow. Have you guys ran it and got disconnected? Let's talk about it. Throw some comments there in the chat-a-rooney. I'd be really pissed, dude. I would be super pissed if I got disconnected. That's honestly why I didn't. Like I said, that's why I didn't run another race, because I was just too afraid to get disconnected. You know, just take my 5 points and my 29 points and run. Say hi to Graspel. Yo, Mr. Proper is in here. He's being proper. And Philippe Jalima. We have qualifying in 6 minutes at, or 5 minutes now at 50. So, still have plenty of room in here. It looks like we have 5 open spots. So if you can get yourself to your digital car as soon as you can, and get your car out of the trailer here at Croatia, we'd love to have you on the track.
Croatia.
The more the merrier. What's going on, Club?
This is in Croatia?
This is Croatia.
Didn't know that.
This is Croatia.
Oh, I see you still have the
yeah.
camera on. Are you
Look, this is my camera. If you wanna hang out in Discord with me and watch me on camera, you can go into Discord. Me and Clever hanging out in the spectator box. We were messing around with the cameras yesterday. I'm super blown out though, because I've got that light, my window behind me. It's another reason why I don't do the video camera thing, because of the way that my room is situated. I can't get good lighting. There's no way I'm going to get good lighting out of this room. It's too tiny. Too tiny. We've got some open spots. 5 open spots. Ready to be filled by...
a good race.
I guess so. Dude, I haven't raced this race in forever, dude. I haven't done Dragon Tail.
Dragon Tail's already pretty fun.
It is. It can be.
It's a simple track.
Yeah, it isn't bad. Chicane to Death can be kind of a pain in the butt. But
It'll also be kind of helpful because you have people that have to slow down a lot. And that's when you catch them.
Yeah. My question is what the fuel strat's going to be on this, because you know this is going to be a fuel race, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is going to be a fuel race. If we have to ride all hards on the Group 4s, you know that's going to be a fuel race. They always are. It seems like whenever we do all hards, it's always a fuel race. So I might try knocking the car into fuel savings 2 for this one. Let's just try that out. Why am I... Alright, traction control off. That's right. This car. Oh, I forgot. I have to reset this car because this is a brand new car. Auto drive off. All of that's off. We'll keep ABS at default. Did it change my cockpit view? I'm not gonna be able to find that out until later. Let's put the car into... we can't do that yet until qualifying. How you doing, Kleb? Good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good, man. Good. We got 2 minutes to the flag drops, so if you can make it to your digital race car by then, we got 5 open spots. Love to have you. If not, we're gonna probably run, several of these races. Probably about 5 or 7 races maybe tonight. We'll see. We'll see how busy the bar stays open. But if you're just getting off of work, chill out. Hang out with your loved one. Pet your dog. Pet your cat. Have yourself a sandwich. I didn't have enough time to get a sandwich before this race. How about you, Gleb? Did you eat anything?
Not really.
Yeah. Neither did I, man. Neither did I.
Shoot, I hate that I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
Oh, Kleb's first day of work tomorrow, guys. Racing GT19 is also moves. Good luck to our friend Kleb. Kleb will be joining the working force tomorrow as he starts his new day at the as a dishwasher at the it's a sushi bar, right?
Yeah, sushi bar, cafe, bistro sort of things. They have other stuff too.
Sorry, I'm doing my last message here before qualifying. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Kleb might actually get to learn the time-honored tradition of how to make sushi, which is really exciting. You know, there's a good future in sushi
I'd very
making.
much like to do that.
Yeah, there's a good
Well,
future.
for one, I'd like to learn how to cook rice perfectly.
Oh, you don't know how to do that?
I mean, I'm okay with rice. It's either just a little bit too overdone or a little bit not done enough.
You know what the Asian secret to doing rice perfectly is? A really
What would
damn
that be?
expensive rice cooker.
Ah,
Or even a cheap rice cooker, you can do it. I was brought up on how to make rice perfectly, so I know exactly how to make perfect rice. Oh, the Dieso's in. We will wait for Dieso to join the room, and the Slender Churro. We'll wait for both of these guys to join the room before we start. We'll give the Slender Churro a yo. And TM Sheehan has left the room. As soon as these guys join the race, we will start. Yeah, it's easy. You know what you do? If you there's a finger method where you put your finger in the rice pot, and as long as you're covering, like if you're doing 2 or 3 cups of rice, it'll come up to like that second line on your middle, or like in between the second line and the first line on your middle finger. If you just fill it like up to the second line, the water, then you'll get perfect rice every single time. We'll give USGT2 Tattooed Freak a big yo. Yo! Let's do this, guys.
oh god. Okay, I didn't die, but I got really close to dying.
Let's see, qualifying. Let's see.
If I get a new livery for this car, the Dr. Pepper ain't cutting it.
Go. Qualifying. As soon as you join, we will quali. I meant to say join. We are in quali mode, guys. So go ahead and join the race, and let's get this puppy off. We're gonna have a field of 14. It looks like. I am gonna participate in this race. Oh, RU2A130 Lots of Brazilians in here. Hopefully we don't freak out here. And I think that might fill out our field. Oh, come on, send. Stupid message. There we go. Dace, are you racing? Oh, okay. Tree Fitty's liking my activity, so I'm guessing he just saw his new car. Scott, if you're out there in TV land, good to see you, my friend. It will tell this driver to please join the race. Again. There we go. We have an indicator for cold tires? Whoa. I didn't know that. When did we have that? Where is that?
That's what the blue box is. When your tires have a blue box around them, that means they're cold.
We've never had that before.
I've had that.
I've never seen it. Really? Oh man, Creative Mind just joined the room. You joined the room really late. Damn it, I just started. Sorry. My tires don't have a blue box around them. Yeah, my tires look normal. That's weird. It's blue for you. That's so weird.
That's a little blue box that goes around the tires.
I don't have that. I just have a gray box around my tires.
If you sit for a while, it should turn blue.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
I think the time of day helps, because I know it's happened a lot at the Nürburgring for me.
You know, I thought that the time of day didn't help. I thought the time of day didn't matter with this race, with these races. Except for visibility.
It's not. I guess it does.
I know Key was like, I had asked Key whether or not he thought the time of day worked. He's like, no, mate. And I was like, okay. We'll just take Key's word for it and think. And, believe that time of day doesn't help. We are not. What's that?
It might be. I don't know. I feel like it could be a factor. I wouldn't be surprised.
I would hope that it would be a factor. I mean, it is in real life.
And it makes sense because, I mean, if your tires are spinning and they start getting really hot, they turn red. So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It makes sense to put blue box.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Creative Mind. Forgot I don't have to slow down through this chicken to death. I just need to be able to point the car in that direction.
Oh, did you hit the chicken?
No. I just slowed down in it.
Okay. Not that chicken.
I gotta remember that. I
A
don't have
little too close to it.
you don't have to slow down on the chicken. You just have to be very aware of how you go through the chicken. Dude, some really bad shifts here. Oh, this will be the first time to drive the Cayman after it getting nerfed, because apparently this Cayman got nerfed in this last update.
Why? It already kind of sucked.
Hey!
Gearing in a sense. I mean, the car handles good, but I mean, it really sucks.
Yeah, the gearing does suck in this car.
Yeah, that's just what it needs, a nerf.
Yeah, apparently it got nerfed.
In what way, though?
Apparently the gearing was too good, so they had to nerf the gearing. I don't know. I mean, it feels the same to me. It feels a little bit more sluggish, though. I'm not sure what this car needed was to feel a little bit more sluggish than it already is. Hearts feel good, though. The hearts feel remarkably good.
They do feel alright.
Don't slow down on the chicken. Don't slow down on the chicken. Don't slow down on the chicken. Don't slow down on the chicken.
I don't have to slow down on the chicken.
Nope. I accelerated the chicken.
Huh. I have damage on my front left, and I didn't slow down through the chicken.
Yeah, that's because we didn't slow down through the chicken. I got a little damage on my left-hand side, too. I kissed the wall there at the chicken.
Oh, I'm gonna qualify last.
How are you slower than I am?
Yeah, I've never driven this track in Group 4, just Group 3 and 1.
This race last season, the last time we ran this race was Group 4.
I don't think I ran the driving title, though.
Yeah, this was last September, I think. This was race 2. Same time of the day.
Oh, shoot, I don't know about that.
I think we had tire changes there in that race, though. I want to say that we had options for tires on that race.
Everything you need for it, Mark? You got black pants, you got a plain black t-shirt?
Yes, Mom.
I don't know if I have a plain black tee.
Hi, Mrs. Clad.
Yeah.
We made a discovery last night, guys, that I am as old as Club's parents. Actually, I'm older than Club's parents. And, while Club is off. Club's got a handsome family. He's gonna be a handsome young man when he grows up. I don't wanna... I'm sure you got your headphones on, Club. I don't wanna flatter you in front of the audience here. She will, come from some good stock. It's an attractive family, that Club family. We were on the Discord last night, you know, just shooting the shit. So that's what I'm gonna start doing on the Discord, is chilling out and just chatting after the stream. You got disconnected. If you want to be in the party chat, just join the Discord. You'll see me in Club's boxes. We're in the commentator box right now. Right now, it's a free-for-all. Until we figure something out and the Discord gets more popular, we'll start throwing qualifications to get inside the commentator box. But get in on it now if you want to join the Discord. It's up there. It's links below somewhere. And jump in.
How did I qualify ahead of you?
How did I qualify below you?
I messed up my last lap.
Well, I was driving ultra slow. I don't remember this track, man. I'm driving from like memory. I'm not very good at this track.
I'm okay at the track as long as I don't damage the car. Mess up the chicken.
Yeah, don't mess up with the chicken. That's probably the most important part. Don't mess with the chicken. This is a sprint
I'm
race.
driving one-handed here.
You know what? We're gonna probably go into fuel saving. See if we can do this without having to go to the pit. Let's go to 2. Short shifts. Do some short shifting. It's only 12 laps.
Almost overtook that first turn.
I'm gonna do in 2 and short shift. As my old Mexican boss would say.
Oh, shit.
Short shifting. Cabron, you must short shift. That's what he would say. My Mexican boss likes to call me Cabron. And I know exactly what it means, but I still think it's funny. It's not a food. Definitely not a food. Cabron. Oh, we're not gonna do very good on this race at all.
In front of me is big, and the gap behind me is big.
Actually, let's go full fuel. We'll just see how far we can make it without, the power of,
Said no!
saving fuel. No! No, Mom!
Oh.
Oh no! Chicken!
Ah!
Just got caught by the chicken.
Yeah?
The chicken will bite if you don't show respect. I remember this part though. I remember this little bit here. Just gotta get reacquainted with this track. Probably not have to shift there. Here I do. Here I have to brake and shift. So these are going to be more of exploratory laps here, guys. So don't expect me to come in first here.
You need to get figuring something out.
You're more than black.
Okay, well then you need to go iron it.
Listen to your mom.
Alright. I'll be there. Why don't you there at 4:30? From the
She left off once the after.
Alright, mom's yelling at you. This is what happens when... This is what it sounds like when Club Moms yells at them. This is what it sounds like when Dove cries. When doves cry. I am not breaking enough around that corner.
And then ninth.
I don't need to shift there. Respect the chicken, respect the chicken. Respect the chicken. Oh!
Chicken. Okay, hold for me.
Almost respected the chicken there. This disconnect thing really is starting to really kind of irk me here. Tattooed Freak got disconnected.
I've yet to have that issue with her.
No lift, no lift, no lift, no lift, no lift, no lift. Brake, 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 brake now.
Oh.
Not really enough.
It's behind me.
That's not how we want to make that turn. Come back. Zero Duck has joined the room. Quack, my friend. Quack in the chat for Zero Duck. Respect the chicken.
Oh, you know what?
Don't abuse the chicken. Respect it. Respect the chicken.
Try abusing it.
Don't abuse the chicken. Because then you end up as chicken cacciatore if you abuse the chicken. Respect the chicken, respect the chicken, respect the chicken. There we go. That's how you respect the chicken. No lift. Line up perfectly and accelerate through it. Oh, we're gonna get a penalty for that. Let's set some brake balance here. I'm feeling.
I got a exceeding track limit.
I'm feeling
a
a.
chicane.
What's that? I'm feeling a 2.
I got a penalty for exceeding track limits in the chicane one time.
In the chicken? Excuse me, you didn't respect it.
Yeah, right in the chicken.
You didn't respect it.
I didn't hit any walls or anything. I just blazed through it.
You didn't respect it.
Listening to me?
You listen to your mom.
One
Listen to your mom.
She'll go over to Ross and Rowan's him with you and see if you can find a couple black polos.
Your mom's really on the black polo thing.
I shall do that.
Do that now because it's 7.
Yeah, you better go to Ross. Get them black polos before tomorrow.
Go shopping.
Are the black polos for work? It's the mom. She knows best. Did you ask her about that suit? About ironing out that suit?
No. Forget about that.
You have to learn to respect the chicken here. We're going to accelerate through the chicken. And just line it up properly. Give the chicken its proper respect. Kiss the wall on the left-hand side. Probably didn't give it enough respect there. Seaside isn't bad. This is the Dragon. I wish they would just run this whole thing. I hate all the variations of the Dragon Tail. But the actual race, the full race isn't bad. I just hate when they shorten this thing. It just doesn't feel like a real track. It just feels like a collection of turns. This feels much more like a real track. Though not my favorite track on the docket.
It feels like a road. Like an actual road.
Yeah. Whereas, like, the shortened version feels like it's just a collection of turns. Like, hey, we just threw a bunch of turns together for you to maneuver around. Welcome to race whatever. The short Dragon Tail something or the other. Collection of turns.
I think that one's garbage.
There is one track, one full track. I think it might be Sardinia, the one that kind of gets boring. This one, at least.
Sardinia's okay.
Why is your volume so low? Are you away from your microphone? Your microphone?
No. The microphone.
Your microphone? Where is it?
I'm using my Bluetooth at the Beats right now.
But they're really low. Respect the chicken. Yeah, I got the Hello Kitty, man. Rocking the Hello Kitty. I always rock the kitty. Kitty made her way to the Cayman this season. Says the kitty Cayman this season. Was the kitty RSR last season, and the season before that, and the season before that. So I thought it would be nice to make a change and bring Kitty over to the Cayman. Also still gonna get that nice alliteration, the kitty Cayman. Right? If you want people to remember something, throw some alliteration at them.
I'm
People-
spectate. Oh, you
People
make
love
this
Italy.
one.
People love what was I just thinking about? Alliteration.
Say, Exeter.
Who are you yelling at? You have a dog named Exeter? Did you just say Exeter? We're halfway through the race and we're looking at a half tank. More than half a tank. So yeah, this might just be a sprint race, man. Like Hovercraft said, Philippe. At least in the RS and the Cayman, I'm looking at just about a half tank, more than a half tank. We'll take a look at what the gas thing says. 10.8 laps. So yeah, no fuel savings on this. This is all-out blast. At least, now I don't know if the Mustang's the same way, but I know the Mustang tends to guzzle gas like crazy. But in the fuel savings Cayman, we're looking like we're going to be able to make the rest of the race without having to do a stop.
Made it up to 8th place.
Should be a rarity. I made it up to 8th place by virtue of everyone dropping out. Now I'm in 7th place. I think Philippe was in 7th place. Did you drop out too, Club?
Yeah, I had to text my sister.
Text her sister.
About ABC. It's on this Washington now.
Hey, how does my livery look in the sun? Does it look pretty cool as I hit this wall?
You know, hitting walls might be bad for the car. But yeah, it looks pretty good.
Does it look good? This is gonna be the first glittery blue, big flakes blue paint job that I used. Yeah, honestly, I care more at looking good than winning the race at this point. I'm not sure if I want to keep it this shade of blue.
I like the lighter, I like the kind of brighter shade of blue like that.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. I like it. I'm not sure if I've got enough tones though. I have. It seems like I'm missing a couple tones in between my lightest one and this one. There's a tone that I'm seeing in my mind that isn't available, that I don't have, that I want it to be. So I think I might be missing one. It seems like when I go through my livery color, or my colors, it skips over like one whole tone. So I think I might not have downloaded it yet. I might have to continue to check the mileage store for that color. But I was hell bent. I was like, either do I do the lighter blue or I do the darker blue, and I just decided to do the darker blue at last second. I wish I could watch my own livery as I drive. I mean, I guess I could pop the car out to a weird view. I don't know who races and follow. If you do, Lord have mercy on your soul. I get it though. Some people like to watch the car and follow them. That's fine with me. But it's kind of like putting a tattoo on a supermodel. Would you want to mess around with perfection like that? I don't mind any of the other views. It's the follow view that I'm just like, we're not playing Need for Speed here. Why is this even there? Barely seeing any wear on the tires here. Making some bad shifts. It is apparent that I don't know this track. I don't have to drop down a second there. Just force of nature. Force of habit. Was this at the Group 4's last? Maybe this was a Group 3 race. Last season. Or not the season, last season. Like 2 seasons ago. This is gonna be the lap of bad shifting. I can't remember when this was. I remember doing this whole race. I do remember that. I do remember doing that. But I can't remember what class car we were doing and what tires. I want to say it was hard tires as well, because I remember complaining about it. This is before I started streaming, I think. This might have been the race before I started streaming, like, all the time. I think I streamed my very, very first race. That was my very first stream on this channel. And then, I think the race after that I didn't stream because I was having technical difficulties. It wasn't until like the 4th race for that exhibition season in the fall that I actually started like really streaming. And at that point, we were still streaming through the PlayStation app.
I will be back. I gotta go do some clothes shopping.
Go do some clothes shopping. Tell your mom I said hi.
Get some stuff. I might do that, but she's cleaning the house for her boyfriend.
Oh, don't say the boyfriend word.
Boyfriend word? Don't you like the boyfriend word?
Because I think your mom's an attractive lady, that's why.
You like the boyfriend word? Mom, he doesn't like the boyfriend word.
Hi, Mrs. Klebb.
Buddy right here. She can't hear you.
Just saying hi to Mrs. Klebb.
There.
Yes. Yeah. Now I hear myself.
Oh, well, that's...
Hi, Mrs. Klebb. Or I guess it's Ms.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah.
Sure.
Stop putting your mom on the spot, man. Go shop her clothes.
Right.
Go shop for clothes, Klebb. Klebb's gonna start off work tomorrow. Become part of the workforce. It's exciting times. Young man is growing up in front of our eyes. My, has he grown in 3 months? Kleb, Discord moderator. When I realized I could not handle the technology happening in Discord, I had to employ the help of a young person to help me get that operation going, and Kleb was that person. Kleb volunteered, and he's my one lone moderator in that lonely, lonely Discord. I'm going to start using it, though, more often. I think after I stream, I'm going to hang out in there. I actually have a camera going on in there. If you guys really care to see what my face looks like, but, I mean, all you got to do is look at my Instagram link to see me, or my Facebook link. And those are both on my, in my banner there for if you guys ever want to follow my Instagram, which I rarely ever use nowadays. In the olden times, I used to post a lot in Instagram, but since the new times have come upon us, I have not posted in that area, that arena, in quite some time. Go ahead, pass me. Yeah, since the new times, I have not posted in the Instagram. But I do post in it from time to time, and if more people look at it, then I'll post in it. But I don't put a video camera on my actual stream because, number one, it works for other people. It doesn't work for me, especially because of where my whole rig is situated. I get this really nasty backlight from my window. It's a press to. You have to press a button in order to talk in the Discord. Unless, Kleb, we were talking last night about permissions for voice chat. The commentator box, he may have changed it. I don't think he did, though, yet. But I think there's a push to talk in the Discord. I believe there's a push to talk in the Discord. I think. Let's see, we've got a bunch of people that's come in, ready to do business. We give Tree Fitty a good evening, Governor. Our British friend. And then we will we will say hi to everyone else that's come in. Max Daddy's back. USGT team in full force. Well, not in full force, but a third force. But full force in my heart. Zero Duck is in the room. We're gonna have to give him a duck goose. Because if you look at his name, it says Zero Duck Duck Goose. He likes to give a good quack when he comes into the room as well. Aralu, we have seen them before. And who else is in the room? Nikki Ardern. Nice to meet you. From, I believe you are Kiwi, right? Is it a Kiwi or an Australian? I always mix them up. But you never say that to their face. New Zealander. Okay. Let's see, who else do we have? Bearded Midget's leaving. Slendo Churro. Smog Baxter's in. We will give Smog Baxter a good old warm yo. Where are you, my friend? Smog Baxter. Big ol' yo! And then, who else is in the room? I think that covers all of our newcomers into the room. Let's do The next race at we're looking at almost a full complement at this point, but I want to give people some time to run. So we will do the next race at 40. So we'll give everyone else, you know, 15 minutes to walk, or 13 minutes, 12 minutes to walk around and take a stretch. Maybe take a stroll around the block if you're that fast of a walker. But it's a long race, so you should get up and do something. Stretch out. Stretch out. Or even talk in the chat. Or try to figure out the Discord here. Let me see. Let me check out the Discord. Oh, I see you, USGT Tattooed Freak. I see you, my friend, but you're muted. Do I have to unmute you? We're looking at Kleb's feed there. I just clicked on you, but I just see muted. Yeah, there's a talk to or push to talk function in the Discord. So I don't know how. I've never been on that side, so I don't know how to disable that. I mean, I could disable it in my well, actually, I can't disable it in my functions either. I think I'm the only one that has. I think me and the mod are the only ones that have permission to not have to hit push to talk, but I think everyone else has to push to talk. Kleb is the only other person in the room that is qualified to not push to talk, but everyone else has to push to talk. All you guys gotta push buttons. Looks like everyone's taking a break. Ooh, look at Graspel's car. I like that livery. Ooh. That's nice. Tree Fitty looks like he picked up his new car. That Royal Air Force Tree Fitty C7 looks pretty darn good. Definitely one of my more prouder moments in livery editing. That's all 300 decals on that car. Every single one of those stripes was individually laid down. There's no layering going on in there. Those are individual stripes. Ooh, qualified 11th, finished 4th. Clean race. Good job, Smog. Glad you didn't I'm glad you didn't get disconnected.
Guess what I figured out?
Oh no, are you on your car? Are you in the car? Oh wait, is this Tattooed Freak?
It's Tattooed Freak.
What's up, man? How you doing? Good to have you in the commentating box. Did you run yesterday? How did you do yesterday? Or you wanted
Oh, is there really a penalty system anymore?
No. Nope. Doesn't seem like it, does there? And then
No, I kind of figured that out last.
Did you not get disconnected? But you just got rammed. You didn't get disconnected, but you got rammed.
Oh, I got during qualifying. I had a guy ramming me off the track.
Really? Dude, that's always the worst. And you're in one of the higher ranks, right? What level are you? Are you on the top split or?
No, I'm a mid B, I guess, dude. I actually I was a driver for a while, but had some bad DR over the last couple of weeks, dude, and dropped down to like 20 grand right now.
That sucks, man. That sucks. Were you daily racing? Is that what would cause the whole drop in your DR? That'll do it to you. Daily races will kill you. Yeah, dude, that sucks. That really blows. There's nothing worse than getting knocked off the course during during qualifying, it's the worst.
Oh, this guy, man. Even during qualifying, man, just ramming me, fucking door slamming me, tried to pit me, you know, like I ended up qualifying 20th out of my group.
Dude, that's so lame. That is so lame.
I did finish 9th though.
Good for you. Good for you. That's a good climb though. You probably got a crap load of points for that. From last to first, or to where you ended up. That's a bunch of spaces, man.
Yeah, I don't know. My DR didn't do too much, unfortunately. I was surprised, but points-wise, I think I got like 67 points, so I decided I'm not going to run it again and risk losing it.
Yeah. Well, apparently the DR, for your DR to raise, you need to finish above what the number on your door says. That's what I've been told. Is that the number on the door is the one that will actually raise your DR. But if you go up spots in a race, say you start in 14th, but your number on the door says 7, then you need to actually finish 6 in order for your DR to go up.
I've heard the same thing.
Right. So you have to actually finish. It's not the where you are in the race. It's where your where the number on the door is. I'm not sure how true that is. Though the last time I checked it, when I did my last race last season, that I think I had a 5 on my door, but I ended up getting first. I actually got a crap load of points for that one race. So and that was DR points. It wasn't points for the series. It was points for DR. Went way up.
Turismo knows a lot about that. He kind of explained it. And yeah, it has to do with the amount of DR that you get has to do with your ranking, your DR numbers, has to do with where you start in the race and what's on your door, and also where you finish.
Oh.
So
Scott's saying that's not true. Scott in the chat saying that's not true. He says he makes a point of checking it. I don't know how to figure that out then. I don't know what the methodology for DR point gain and position in the race are.
I'm just along for the ride, dude, I guess.
Yeah, same with me. I just do my thing and hopefully I don't get dinged. You know? I'm glad you didn't get disconnected yesterday. Like half of everyone got disconnected yesterday. They better work this whole like
we actually had two guys in USGT, Finesse and Stig. Both of them had first place finishes. And then throughout the night, they ran the race again, got disconnected, and the last race was the one they got disconnected, so they didn't score any point.
That is the perfect reason why I don't do 2 races. Because, you know, it's like, you never know, man. That's why I always get sketched out by doing a second race during the FIAs. Like, I try to do the best I can that first race. Like, I don't have any warm-up races, because crap like that happens, especially since yesterday, man. It was like everyone was disconnecting. I think Tijani got disconnected. I know Chris Rev Timberhawk got disconnected yesterday. Philippe got disconnected, Hovercraft, and he had massive points. Luckily, he was able to make it back up. There are a couple other people in here that got disconnected yesterday while they were racing, which really sucks, man. I couldn't imagine getting first place and then losing all those points, dude. So what happened with Finesse and those guys? Did they run another race after that to try to make up for the points, or what? You know, and it makes me wonder whether or not, too, if you got disconnected yesterday, does that count against your driver's points, even though it was the server's fault? Because if you disconnect during a normal race, then, you know, you get dinged. Your points get dinged. Okay, if it mattered, the person with the most euro would be number 1. Made a point of checking it when somebody was the only A or A+, etc. in the lobbies and everything. Huh. And that was during a daily race, Scott, or was that during a an FI? I guess it matters during the daily race too, because the daily race. Well, I don't know. We were watching going into a pit stop. Someone's going into a pit stop. Oh. X Anderson X. Oh, it was in dailies. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know what type of witchcraft they use to figure all that crap out, man. It's some sort of witchcraft of some sort. We won't run this race. We're just going to watch people. I need to kind of get an idea of what the line is around here. I haven't raced this race. And when the last time I raced this race, I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know what I was doing. So we're going to ride along with someone that does this race relatively quickly. If someone can do me a favor, if you're not in the race, go check the leaderboards and go see what the quickest time around here is. Yeah. Well, that also means that anyone that was in number 1 had to stay in number 1 in order to win, in order to get points. I don't know, man. It's so confusing. The whole point thing is like super confusing. Everyone return to your cars if you guys are taking a smoke break or maybe showing some love to someone. You might want to wrap that up real quick because in about 35 to 45 seconds we are going to drop the hammer on this next race. I can still hear you on the Discord. I do not hear you. Let's ask Zero Duck if you're running. Zero Duck, I'm not sure if you're out smoking a cigarette. You're gonna watch this one in Teleon. Okay, good. Kleb, I know, is eating or is out shopping for clothes. I wish he hadn't stayed in here. I don't think he realized he left his machine logged on. I might just boot Kleb if he's still in here. Okay, qualifying. Yeah, it's probably down. I would imagine that's how it goes, right? It's down to the people's deer in the lobby, but not, you know. There are a lot of. That's the other thing is I noticed, at least in the FIAs, if I do a second FIA race, I usually end up in a lobby below the lobby I started in. I mean, it's random. Looks like we got one pit glitcher. This is going to be the case. You know, I think this guy's from Brazil. I think you're the only pit glitcher. I think this is Colombia. Yeah, can't stop the race for one person. Oh, that looks so good. I can't wait to see that thing in motion on the track. Scott might get like another thumbnail tomorrow because his car looks so dope. I wonder who designed that car. Do you like it, Scott? Do you like the new? Do you like the new Group 4? We can always switch around stuff if you want to. Tell me how happy you are with your new livery. I'm proud of it. I really had. It was a real challenge, and I'm kind of happy. I'm really happy with what it came up with. It's definitely very dynamic. It's super dynamic. Probably my most dynamic livery yet, I think. Without being too over the top, it's really simple looking. But really, it was really tough wrapping some of those lines around that car. Especially the hood lines. It was really tough trying to match them up. From the nose to the what's it called? to the hood. That was kind of tough. I hope you like it, Scott. I was gonna outfit it all Scottish style, but I figured I'd just leave it as British because I know you're a proud Brit. But I know at some point I'm gonna have to make you a car so you can reclaim your birthright as a Scotsman. We'll make a whole Scottish themed car at some point. I downloaded a bunch of Scottish decals that are actually kind of cool. I'm now dying to put the Scottish crest with the lion on something. So, we'll have to figure that out at some point in time. I know you said you're from Scottish descent. Yeah, man, no problem. No problem. It was a fun project. It was a real fun project. And that was actually one of the first cars that I employed the whole quick color swap. So we can change the color of that car really quick if you want to. The side panels, not so much because those are all white. But the main color of the car, I think, is blue. But we can change that. We can change that to silver. We can change that to... And blue is underneath of all of these stripes. On the top and on the back. Red might be hard because red is going to... those red lines will disappear. Yeah. I'll do that. That's easy enough. I'll just pop it up to one size taller. I do like those wheels, but in particular one size bigger than what you get. Just those wheels in particular. I'll do that tonight. I'll pop them up to +1, and I'll pop it into the what's it called? Are you cool with the color of the wheels, or do you want me to change the color of the wheels? It'll be a variant. It'll be a variant that'll be only available to at least my friends. But I'll make a variant and I'll call it like variant A or something like it. It'll be group 4A. Yeah, it only goes +1. But it'll be like whatever the title is. Group 4A is what it'll. Just look out for it once I post it. I'll do it as soon as the stream's over. I'll pop the larger wheels on those. So the wheel color's good. Okay, cool. So we're looking at number 1 here is a 147,418. Whether or not that's number 1 globally, that's going to be a question. Ooh, Philippe, you've got a nice. That's another nice car, man. I don't know if you made this one or if you downloaded this, but it's a really nice livery. It's really clean. I like the red, white, and black. I'm a big fan of that color combination. I've made a couple cars that have been red, white, and black. Actually, Evil Melons is kind of a red, white, and black car. Graspel's car is great. I love this thing. Look at that. Like every single pattern is layered on top of each other. It's great. I love it. It's like an art car. It's like one of those test cars. That's super dope. It may look like that he did it randomly, or they did it randomly, but I could see some rhyme to that reason there going on in that design. Looks like everyone else is on auto drive. Coming down off of the hill there. And Deso took first place. So when we start, we'll watch for like a lap, and then we'll ride along with whoever is in first, and see what their secret to success is as they make their way around the Dragon Tail here in Croatia. At least we have the beautiful Croatian mountains to look at, right? That's always a nice thing. I like how this person in Scott's see this guy, the guy with the helmet in the next to the fire extinguisher there. The guy's at the ready. Even though Scott's still sitting in the pits, that guy is ready to go. He's ready for action, man. He's ready to change a tire or put gas in or something. Run the jack. Here we go. This is our starting lineup. Deicio's in first. Racing GT19 is second. Hovercraft in third. Graspel in fourth. And Arlu 9298 is in fifth. 6 is going to be Nicky Ardem. 7 is going to be 7th Slender Churro. 8th will be Tattooed Freak. 9th will be Smog Baxter. 10 will be Matt Mac is Daddy. And 11th will be Scotty. 12th will be Andrus On, who will probably disconnect here in a second. Let's take a ride from Scott's point of view. In that beautiful, that beautifully liveried vet. Look at that. Whoever did that job really knew what they were doing. Yeah, I'm proud of this one. I made an artistic statement on the side there. Made a little artistic statement on the side there with the lines. It's very British though. Got the Union Jack on the side there. Goddamn Loch Ness Monster, baby. That's right, Scott. Once again, I tried to keep it as British as possible, so he's still being sponsored by the Royal Air Force. He likes to lay waste to his enemies. Let's take a ride along with Scott here. Ooh. Little tap. Looks like a lot of people are kind of unfamiliar with this track. I don't think a lot of us have run on it too much. Ooh, gotta respect the chicken. Gotta respect the chicken. Let's take a ride with Decio and the Cayman. We probably should probably pay attention to this lap for myself because I drive the Cayman as well. Let's take a look while they do their first official lap on sort of warm tires. So we're kind of riding the line along the outside here with the curb strips. I'm not sure if Deso knows the perfect line through here, but this is a line. It's kind of the line that you would think that would be going through here. It's just kind of bouncing in between the rumble strips as best as you can, and trying to exploit them as much as you can as well. For those that are uninformed, so I can't think that all the audience out there is an experienced driver. I'm sure there's some D's and E's out there that are watching that don't know better, but always look for where the tire patch, the darker patches on the track are. That's where everyone's getting grip. That's where everyone it's darker because everyone is either braking there or that's where everyone's driving. It's always kind of a good indicator. If you drive without the helpful driving line, which I think is not that helpful in this game, shut that damn option off and just look at the pavement and just read the pavement. You're gonna have to learn how to read the pavement anyhow if you want to get anywhere in this game. But read the pavement. Look for the dark patches. That's more than likely where you're supposed to be for that one particular turn or straightaway. It's probably the kind of the most basic advice I can give any new driver out there. And 9 times out of 10, if there's a rumble strip there, you kind of want to be pointing toward that direction. You know? And if you can exploit them like Dacio's doing here, you ride over them and slightly almost beyond them. You don't want to get both wheels off the rumble strip though, and rumble strips can be... The sausage can be... these aren't quite sausages, these are more rumble strips. I won't categorize these as sausages. That might be a sausage. That one that we just passed right there. Could be possibly a sausage. Sausages are really hard to straddle in this game. That sounds terrible. But I know there is that one shorter Dragon's Tail where the sausages are like... They're like hot dogs. They're like full-on salami rolls, man. There you go. Dacio showing proper respect to the chicken there. I think I'm gonna make a pot of coffee while we kind of work our way through this race. Let's check out the rest of the pack here. Slender Churros between our loose. Tattooed Freak is going to make the pass in front of Slender Churro and put himself into 5th, right behind Araloo. But Slender Churro is going to hunt down and reclaim that area, that space. Nice livery, Tattooed Freak. It's beautiful. You USGT guys have got really, really handsome cars, I will have to say. You guys are some good, well-dressed folks. Oh, USGT Tattooed Freak's gonna make a spin off there. A little loss of traction there. I didn't quite catch what happened. I didn't quite get what saw. I didn't get to see what happened there. I know there was some close racing there. I'm not sure if Slender Churro may have knocked you a little bit. I'm sure if he did, it wasn't intentional. Slender Churro is has been a lobby regular, so he knows the rules. And he's also a clean driver. So, I'm not sure. I think a lot of people also haven't run this track in a long time. So I'm sure a good many of us are very unfamiliar about what's going on here. I know I am. I haven't run this track in like 4 months, man. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing around here. I have no idea what I'm doing around here. I mean, I have a slight idea. I know how to... The one thing I do know is to respect the chicken, and that's about it. That's probably the most important thing. If you respect the chicken, you'll make it out of it. It's a tricky little turn. Tricky set of turns. We're watching Scott's car from the point of view from Smog Baxter in the Mustang, which looks like it's doing pretty decent for gas on lap 5. So if you're a Mustang driver out there, you don't have to worry about running out of gas, I don't think. Let's see where the Cayman's at. Yeah, you should run out of gas. You love this track? What's up, Evo Melon? How you doing, man? Did you see the color change game that I did to your car? Like, I'm gonna have to show you at some point when we're not in race mode. But I was showing everyone else. You might want to rewind to the very beginning of the stream, but I was showing everyone else how easy it is to change the colors on your car. Right now, it's at like Hyper Silver or something. But your car actually looks really dope in like fluorescent yellow. Cool. I can always do color variations on both your cars, actually. So, so if you want to do that, we can arrange that. I modified. That's honestly the reason why I reposted your Group 3 car. because I rearranged the decals so I can just do a paint bucket color change to your whole car and have a different color variation for it within a matter of seconds. The actual livery part, the decals won't change. The actual car color underneath will change. It's pretty dope. Oh, what's going on with my stream? Sorry about the stream integrity here, guys. It's like going in and out right now. YouTube is not behaving itself right now. I'm sending down as many packets as I need, and YouTube's still saying that I don't have enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. That's a problem. Let me do a real quick reboot of OBS. But I think I'm getting throttled right now. I think my stream's getting throttled right now. That's why you're getting dropped frames out there in YouTube world. Let's see. Delay is pretty close here. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. There we go. That should have got it. Sorry about the choppy stream there, guys. It's a lot of juggling. I gotta juggle the lobby, I gotta juggle my stream, I gotta juggle chats. 2 different chats and do 2 different areas. It is a juggling act doing this stream sometimes. And I haven't even made my pot of coffee yet. Let me run off for a split second. I'll make a pot of coffee. I will be back. And I'll leave you with this fight between Dayso and GT19.
A whole pot?
Yes, I'm gonna make a whole pot.
You don't have one of those fancy Keurigs, you know, where you make 1 cup at a time?
I don't believe in that.
You would be both.
I think it number 1 produces so much more waste, and number 2 only wussies drink 1 cup of coffee. I drink 8 cups a day, man. Oh, you're doing okay. Well, once you come back on, Evil Melon, come on in. Yeah, too much garbage with the Keurigs, man. Way too much garbage. Those things are a horrible idea, in my opinion. If we want to try to reduce plastic waste in this world, Keurig's probably not the best way to do it.
If I could figure out a way to take a whole pot of coffee with me when I go to work, dude, I would love it.
Hey, bro, thermos, man. Get yourself a nice thermos. Get yourself a nice thermos and throw it all up in there. I've got a really... Oh, go ahead.
I'm not endorsing them, but I have a 32-ounce thermal flask, and I'm thinking about buying the 64-ounce.
You should. That sounds like an investment. Oh, you're practicing for Maggior backwards, Evil Melon? That sounds like a good investment. How much is the 64-ounce?
I think I saw them on eBay, man, for like 45 bucks.
Wow. That's a good investment, though, man. That's a lot of liquid that either keep hot or cold.
Hey, have you ever used one?
I have not. I'm going to have to look it up. Can you throw it inside the fridge and then put a cold drink inside of it? And how long does it stay better longer, or what?
Well, during the summer, I would fill my hydro flask with half full of ice and then orange juice. Go to work, and at 5 o'clock in the evening on my way home after it sat in my 90-degree car all day long, it still had ice cubes floating in it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You got to be careful with flasks like that, though. You can't throw them in the dishwasher. You have to treat them like princesses sometimes. So
yeah, it gets hand washed, but yeah, dude. Yeah, hydro flask. You know, I should make a hydro flask decal for my liveries.
You should. That's what I do. I try to use actual products that I use over the course of the day or my life, and they're my sponsors. Evil Melon just said that you should replace that ice with vodka.
I don't think work would approve.
No, I don't think work would approve of that. Oh, that's funny. No, I like a good thermos. I like a good drinking vessel. I'm a big fan of drinking liquids, as we all are. But a good drinking vessel, I'm always a big fan of. I'm sure everyone's a fan of drinking liquids. If you don't like drinking liquids out there, then you can get the heck out of my stream. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he's Nikki is a New Zealander. Okay, pot coffee making time. I'll be back in like probably a minute or two. Speak amongst yourselves. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Coffee's brewing. And looks like Dayso has not passed Racing GT19 yet. I'm going to eat a granola bar as we finish this last lap here. Or we're working on our last lap. The pot of coffee should be brewed in about 10 minutes here. That's going to be delicious. You know what I like eating now? You know, it's become my new favorite combination with a cup of coffee. Is a Nutella and peanut butter sandwich. And a cup of coffee. That is an amazing lunch right there. An amazing early day lunch. Nutella, peanut butter, sandwich with a cup of coffee, and maybe a banana. It's a really light midday lunch. The things that you
we have this gas station here in Wisconsin, dude, that they sell these little they're sandwiches, but there's no bread. So basically, it's 2 pieces of cheese with a piece of salami, or some kind of sausage sandwiched in between them.
Whoa!
And that, yeah, dude.
Whoa! Believe it or not, that's a very keto diet kind of thing. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. Is maybe they're trying to to kind of woo that keto diet bunch where those people don't eat carbohydrates. I think for a keto diet.
Yeah, it's no carbs at all, which I don't know. And I've been doing a carnivore diet. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I think it's the same thing as a keto diet, isn't it? No carbs, just a bunch of meat, right?
Actually, it's no vegetation.
No
so
vegetation.
No fruit, no vegetables. So you can still eat carbs, very low carbs, but it's all animal products. So eggs, cheese, milk, and then of course proteins.
Wow, does that work?
I've been doing it for, I don't know, 2 months, and I'm down about 30 pounds.
30 pounds? Holy smokes. Wow. But
that
you know,
and limiting my intake, my calorie intake a day also, too, so.
yeah, well, that's just me by effort of being poor. Is limiting my calorie intake.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, by virtue of just being broke and poor, I've been doing that pretty effectively all year since the pandemic started. I like to call this the COVID-19 diet, where you go broke and poor, but you lose weight. Oh.
Not really a win-win there, huh?
No, not a win-win at all. I've been really crafty about how I spend at the grocery store, though. So it's definitely made me a more effective shopper. As we look at all 47s here with Dayso. Wow. Congratulations, Racing GT19 and Dayso actually had a little bit of a bout there. That's fine. This is practice. Like I said, the Brazilians like to drive with a lot of passion. Racing GT19 seems like he's a very passionate driver. Let's watch as everyone else crosses the finish line here. 5th will be Graspel. If you're once again, if you're on the stream, let's see a good old spin out here. When he's crossed the start finish line, Mac's daddy is gonna come in 7th. We see a good spin. No, I'm not watching. No F in the chat. Scotty.
Hey, Mac, I don't know if you're listening to the stream or...
Oh. So I'm going wide. You were gonna do a good spin out there, Scott, but you went a little wide. And Smog will come in. Let's say hi to everyone that has come into the room. We have a couple people that just came in. Hey! Is this who is this?
Not Clint.
Is this Mac's daddy?
Maybe.
What's up, my friend? It's a full compliment. Sir Ian.
How about how many hangers? Jesus.
Oh wait, is this Kleb?
Yes.
Oh. You're back from the clothes shopping.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, my friend.
Go get some work clothes.
Got the work clothes on.
AKA 2 black polos.
Qualifying in 13 minutes, I think. It's at 30. Oh, no, that's 17 minutes. No, that's 18 minutes, right? Let's say 15 minutes then. I will say 18 minutes. I'm gonna keep it even and circular. My pleasure, my friend.
Here's- Were you talking to me a minute ago?
I don't know.
Walk out the door tomorrow.
Like what?
We park in the back of the restaurant in the front.
Gee.
We get to listen to Kleb and his mom talk again. It's always so funny to listen to Kleb and his mom talk.
I don't know what Moss looks like.
I saw you making the move to make us a burnout there, Scott. You went wide. I just think you didn't know where the start finish line was.
Get a break. It'll probably be a 10 or 15 minute break. Part timers don't get like a whole 30-minute lunch break.
No, well, I'm only working 5 hours.
Club's only working 5 hours. I like how we get to hear all of Club's life as he just leaves the open mic on his on his Discord. One of these days, we're going to hear something that Kleb doesn't want us to hear, and then he'll learn how to silence his microphone.
I'll speak. I just yeah.
16 minutes and 30. Yeah, this race does need a pit. This is a weird way. This is a weird race. I think this is gonna be the first time I haven't had to like forcibly take a pit in a race in a while. I think the only no-stop race that I've done other than this has been Interlagos last season. And that was just because I was fuel saving. Yeah, this is a weird race. I mean, yesterday's race was weird. You know, the whole Brazil with 3 tires at Interlagos for 20 laps? That was a weird race, man. Oh no. J-Rock, you died twice in the chicken? We saw Scott take a good hit in the chicken too. Chicken's gonna plug back, man. You don't respect the chicken, it's gonna bite you back. Philippe, you leave? Philippe's left the room. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, my friends. Come on back. Oh, back in the room? I'm guessing you're changing liveries, or maybe you're bugging. I'm not sure if you're bugging. I'm gonna clear my my network cache just really quick. Photograph. I don't want your. I don't need your. The understeer was serious. Maybe lots of brake balance, huh? Throw that brake balance to the rear, maybe. Or to the front. If you want to fight understeer, is it brake balance to the front or the back? Back. Front. Front, right? Then your back end would get all squirrely when you hit your brakes. TLY Man United. Uh-oh. We got a Manchester United fan in here. I don't know how you feel about that, Scott. Should we not like this guy because he's a Manchester United fan? That is American, it looks like. Yeah, they're an American driver. Maybe this is a European guy that is gallivanting around with an American flag. I don't know. But apparently they like Man United. Man U. I know that's a heated debate amongst the Britons. Who's better? Man U or Chelsea? That's 30. I personally like Man U because I don't know if I would like a. I don't know if I can root for a team called Chelsea. I know it's named after an area, but Chelsea sounds too hoity-toity to me. Yeah, Scott saying go +4 on your car, J-Rock, which was what I would think would be the path to go. This group is +4, just to get your front end kind of pointing where you needed to go. That's right, because it's good we go back. Yeah, okay. You kind of really make usage of that whole pendulum effect. If you're not mank, you're a wank. It's so funny. I know it's a big point of contention with the Brits, man. Mank and Chelsea, right? Who's better, Man U or Chelsea? Like I said, and then I also like Manchester, man. I liked a lot of the music coming out of Manchester, out of the late 80s, early 70s, and mid 90s. I'm a big fan of the Manchester scene, man. Not to mention, Manchester's a really beautiful city, man. It's really, I know we explored it on Google Maps at one point during the stream. Because every time I think of Manchester, I think of this dirty factory town that really depressed people come out of and make really amazing music. But that's not the case. Manchester is actually a really beautiful city. If you're not a mank, you're a wank. Yeah, I would imagine Seaside would be fun with Group 2. This isn't a bad track. For all of the created tracks, this is one of the ones that I don't mind too much. I just wish they would run this full version instead of doing the half-ass versions that they've given us in the past. Like, this one short backwards is lame. Hey, what's up, Joe Gross? My race yesterday, I started off in 7th, ended in 5th. Did not get disconnected. How'd you do? It wasn't a bad race. I actually would have ended up in 7th or 8th, actually, had not, like, 3 people in front of me had remembered to put tires on. But apparently the 3 racers in front of me didn't realize that they had to do tire changes, which is kind of stupid. You know, how'd you do, Fish? Titan Uranus is in the room. Our 2 favorite planetary combinations, Titan Uranus. Just because it's a fun play on words. I will give you a yo. Of course, if you want to be proper, it would be Titan Uranus. Which even sounds worse, but... What's worse, Uranus or Uranus? That is a great planetary combination, though. A moon and a planet coming together to make one of the funniest words, play on words out there. Titan, the Saturn's largest moon, folks, if you didn't know. Wow. Maybe you should have stuck with that first one, huh? P20 to P9. Second race, P11. Oh, no, wait, no. You did better in your second race. Congratulations. I thought it said P11 to P13. Good job, man. Man United left. They must have had a football game to catch. Oh, my coffee is finished. I'll be back in a split second. Let me go make a delicious cup of hot coffee. I'll be back. Woo! That's strong. That's strong. That is one strong cup of coffee. Good, man. I'm glad that Tiny Uranus Sun. That's good. I'm glad the lobby's helped out, man. I mean, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, so everyone can get a good idea of what they're doing. You know, it's a shame that it's so weird that you would think that there would be more people doing this. I didn't really realize that when I started doing this, that like there seems to be a shortage of people that just do manufacturer lobby practices. I mean, that's mainly why I just kept on doing it. You know, and then I also collected a really fast collection of racers, man. A good collection of folks, you know, that are fast. Like, I mean, like Scott, I Need Tree Fitty's been around for what, 2 seasons now, 3 seasons. Sprinter 64, this guy I'm gonna say yo to. Also a long time lobby combatant. Zero Duck's been around since last season, I think. Atelion, you've been around for a long time. Almost 3 seasons, I think. Alan Rose, our boy. Fellow Los Angelino, Alan Rose is in the house. Alan Seguro. I'm gonna throw you a yo. Sir Ian, we got last season. And Sir Ian's really fast. Hailing from South Africa. So I mean, I'm glad it's helping out, you know. And then we have, you know, like PX7 Mista MCA will come in here, and like super fast guys will come in here. So for anyone that's like, you know, A through C, you know, you're gonna find people that are gonna be kind of in your abilities range in this lobby. And then the people that are lower categories can learn from the guys in the that are faster. Right now we could look predominantly B, with some A's in there, A+ with Deso, and then I am one of the few C's in here. We have 2 other C's, Alan and Smog, and me. Smog's been around for a while.
We, as a group, used to throw up lobbies, and we would all help each other out, get faster. Turismo, man, that kid is fast as hell.
Oh, yeah?
And he's real, what do you call it? Real, he's not conceited about it. He's real, you know, like, at peace with it and stuff, dude. And it's great because he spends a lot of time helping other people walking. When we would make our lobbies, the USGT lobbies, he would help people go through. You know, this is the corner. This is the gear I'm taking this corner in. I'm coming out of it at about this mile an hour. I'm going into it at this mile an hour.
Yeah.
And you know, it just really helps people out. You know, we've had guys on the team that would come in and be, you know, 3-4 seconds slower than some of us other guys, and just from running practice laps, man, they're catching up.
Yeah, you get faster. Yeah, you get faster. Especially when you're in, you know, you are like a second off a pace or something, and you have someone you can watch in front of you, and not necessarily make a pass, just watch what they do. And that's what I do a lot of times. And that's what a lot of people will do in here. Will just hang out behind someone that is close to their ability and just hang out and watch what they do, you know, or they'll, you know, people are more than welcome to spectate. You know, just as long as they don't take up the majority of the course or the list, I don't mind people just sitting and spectating.
Well, absolutely. You know, it's watching is learning.
Yeah.
You know, I used to, before I started this before me and Titan started USGT, I used to just load, you know, somebody from the top 10, usually the 10th person, because that's the closest I'll ever get. But you know, I would just load that ghost and run lap after lap after lap behind that person and just watch my time drop slowly.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes, you know. It's just perseverance.
Now I just follow USGT Turismo's fast ass around, dude.
And sometimes that's all it takes, you know. That's why I kind of like let Scott starts in the back, because I can sometimes will fall if I can keep up with Scott. I need True Fitty. I will try to hang out behind him because he's usually way faster than I am. Always faster than I am. And then, like, you know, you got other people that will start in the back, and Mikey the Fist will start in the back sometimes, and I'll follow behind him. I'm better in the pack than I am qualifying, so it helps for me to have people in front of me so I can watch what everyone else is doing. That's just
absolutely.
Me. Yeah, that's just me. Yeah, that's just me. I mean, I don't know if anyone else is like that.
Man, I'll be honest, dude. I give USGT Turismo some props, bro, because he got in on Interlagos last week early, and you know, of course, started running lobbies with you, and just his drive to get faster. You know, that guy would put 50, 60, 80 laps down in a night. You know.
Yeah.
Just trying to get faster and dropping his times. You know, it's inspiring.
Yeah. You know, you just gotta have the dedication to do it. You know, that's a lot of dedication to run that many laps. Last week I was doing about I usually end up doing about 60 laps a night, because I take every other race off. You know, I take every run off so we can spectate. Mainly because I have a bum shoulder, so I can't really race for that long on it. Oh, Turismo's in the room. We will wait for Turismo to join. Speaking of Turismo, to Quali. Missing letters, man. Yeah, it sucks that you can't do the whole season, Scott. I wish you could. But I understand. Work's work, man. Alright. Good to see you again. We'll say hi to Turismo really quick before we drop the hammer, because we always like to be cordial. Yo! Alright. And let's drop the hammer. People are typing right now. I'm going to wait for them to type, and then they can say what they want, say their piece, and... Let's see, Ian's saying something. No quality for Alan. Okay. We will wait for USGT Mac is Daddy to say what they're going to say, and we will see what Ian's going to say. And then we will drop the hammer. Ian's writing something. Okay. Done. Ah. Let's see, we can type to Ian though during I would like to know what Ian did during quali. We can drop him a line. I might even just start from the back, just so I can watch everyone from the back.
We used to run our practice lobbies, man, where we would do what we called the USGT surprise. So when we get a lobby filled up, dude, your top qualifiers would start from the rear. and have to work your way to the front.
Yeah. We've done that a couple times here. We did a couple times actually in Interlagos where we did kind of a randomized grid. And it turned out pretty good.
I think it's a decent thing to do because I think it gives the some of the slower guys that aren't quite as fast, it gives them the opportunity to get up there and race with some of the faster guys eventually. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I think and that's what happened last week. That's what I was noticing is that the people that were slower had the and actually ran a really decent race. Some of the best races we had last week were from those races where we didn't do a quali. We just let people, you just ended up where you ended up. And there was some amazing driving that happened during those sessions. Oh, wow. Ian took the pole and won. Dude, I wish I could have seen that. Sweet. Typing really bad today. Seen that. You can always text during this first lap because this is tire warm-up. Somehow I ended up, Jared ended up finishing above me, but he ended up getting like only 2 points more than I did yesterday, which is weird. Jared's in B and I'm in C. I don't know how that works out. He said he had some D drivers in his lobby though. J-Rock, give yourself some credit. You might be able to beat Turismo. Who knows? Probably not, but Turismo is fast. I'm glad the practice lobby is helping people out, man. It was just, it's so hard in this game because you get one or two types of players. You either get the really toxic ones that are all about ramming people out of their way, and then you get the people that, are willing to kind of teach and learn from others and drive the game like it's supposed to be driven. It's a real shame that the toxic side, I think, is larger than the more helping side. I'm gonna ride behind Deso here because we are in the same type of car. One thing I always encourage in this lobby is if you know that someone's faster than you are and you can't hold them behind you, throw on that turn signal. Tell them where you're gonna clear them out to make the pass around you. No ego in the practice lobby, guys. Because we're all in here for practice. We're all in here to learn about how far we can push ourselves in a race. Alright. I don't care who you are. You're not the fastest person in the world. So for everyone that claims that they're the fastest person in the world, there's always 3 other guys that are way faster than you are. So can't think you're the best at everything. That mentality will not win you anything. give you some wins in the beginning. But you're gonna be a loser in the end.
I think some people sometimes just need to let go of ego, man. You know,
Yeah.
like,
That's the thing, though, is that once that ego starts taking over, you know, then it just becomes a mess, man. You know, then you just make it bad for everyone that's racing with you. I understand a little bit of ego in this game, but not a whole bunch.
no anger issues here.
Yeah, exactly. I try to be as even-keeled as possible, man. Maybe it's because I live in Los Angeles and marijuana's legal here, so I end up being a little bit way more laid back than most everyone. Just saying. Just saying. I'm probably way more laid back than most folks. That's by virtue of possibly Scott, was that you driving backwards that whole time? Let's see. Somehow we ended up ahead of people. Surian and Tree Fidier's fast. Titan Uranus is fast as well. Yeah, I'm not a single lap racer either. Joe. Fishing. Yeah, I've got to run in a pack, man. If I'm not running in a pack, then, you know, usually it's a good race. Like, I'm terrible at qualifying. Horrible at qualifying. But once I get into the group, I'm not too bad. Hey, mistakes are going to be made. And like I said, that's why we practice. So we can make those mistakes. How did I end at 9th? Not sure if I'm feeling the nerf on the Porsche just yet. Holy smokes. Right past the left of me there. Quite know this track. Hopefully that will change over the next several days. This first day is going to probably be more of exploratory racing than anything. At least we answered the big question on whether or not this is a fuel race or not, and luckily it's not. Luckily you can go balls out, balls to the wall on this race, and well, as balls to the wall as you can on the hards in a Group 4 car. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna slow down there. Sorry about that, Scott. I just got slowed down there. So the guy in front of me broke really fast. Didn't want to bump him. Got a really fast bunch here in the back. All of the leaders are in the back right now. Everyone that's super fast is now kind of in the back of the pack here. So expect to see a I'll rise up to first or midfield here. I'm gonna ride with this pack here. Forgot to brake. I'm gonna get behind Scott here. I'll be the slowest two here in the back. Why do I feel like I'm not steering? Did we change brake balance? No, we did. That's why I felt like I was understeering a bunch. Okay. Mental note. Set brake balance to 3. Beginning of the race. I didn't have to do that. Yeah, I got stuck behind Jason D there, who I think is a D level driver. So you probably didn't know that you don't have to slow down the chicken in order to get through it. And Scott ended up ramming me as I was trying to avoid Jason D. And I slowed Scott down, so I'm sorry, my friend. That was not my driving. It was just reacting to a driver ahead of me. I have to work in that corner. That sharp right-hand corner before the chicken, I'm gonna have to really work on. The chicken's easy enough to kind of navigate. Just have to get the right angle at it. You do that type of thing there through there. Kind of either somewhere between lifting and not lifting. That there are 2 or 3 turns I need to really work on. Like this one, kind of figure it out. This one right-hand turn we have to work on too. I think it's the one that we have to go right before the uphill. I have to learn that one. This one's kind of a pain in the ass too. I'm gonna try braking like at 100. It's still going too wide. So we'll move the braking point a little further in. This one I need to work on. Oh no, it's this one. I can take that faster. I can take that much faster. No, 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 no. It's always annoying.
Hello, kitty.
Oh, who's this?
It's Freak, man.
Oh, is it Freak? What's going on, man?
I'm I'm just spectating you, and I saw you hit the wall, and your Hello Kitty just was like right in the camera.
I know, was that great? I love running the kitty car. When I am fast and I'm ahead of people, I know it's kind of my troll as Hello Kitty waves to you in my rear, on my rear bumper. It's kind of a troll, but I also really like Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty and I were born in the same year, so she's like my sister.
It takes a real man that he can admit that.
Yeah, exactly. A real men will admit that they like Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. In the design sense, I have to really admire Hello Kitty because she's stayed the same, has stayed the same for over 40 years without any kind of redesign, and she's like the Mickey Mouse of Japan, so I don't like my Japanese Mickey Mouses. I think Hello Kitty is a much cooler icon than Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is kind of a square, man. Hello Kitty's sophisticated. She stays up with the world. She's on top of all the fashion changes and cool things kids are doing. Mickey's like that uncle that kind of understands what the kids are into, and tries really hard to be as hip as they are. Kitty doesn't have to do that.
That's a way I get to look at it.
Yeah. Kitty's like that cool aunt that's super, that's hot, that's staying on top of everything. She's the one that will sneak you a glass of wine. You might not be related to Hello Kitty as an aunt. She might just be a friend of the family. But she's super cool nonetheless. Dude, I have to get better at this track, dude. I'm really bad at it. There's some really terrible corners here for me. Not respecting the chicken there. They're downshifted. You gotta respect the chicken, but then you also got... also gotta show it that you're, you got lots of balls. You can do the chicken without having to slow down or brake or anything. I just haven't gotten to that groove yet. Still,
Commit.
Yeah. You have to commit. You have to find that angle, commit to it, and be prepared to reap the either the fate that you've made for yourself or the glory that you will reap.
I'll be honest, bro. Like, these hards are making it difficult.
It is. But you know what? I'm going to say this. I think the hards have definitely gotten some... have gotten a boost since that last update. They feel better than they have.
I absolutely agree with you. I'm kind of surprised by them. It's weird, though, because now it seems like they take 2 or 3 laps to come in.
Yeah.
But once they start to come in, dude, they seem like a medium on steroid, you know, or a medium a little bit.
Yeah. That's how I felt like yesterday. I was almost getting faster times with the hards on. That sounds terrible. But I was getting
fast.
faster.
Like a personal problem.
Yeah, exactly right. Or not a personal problem, because you should get faster with a hard on, right? But it seemed like I was getting faster with the hard tires than I was with the medium tires. Faster times. I mean, that's how it felt to me, is that I was getting faster times in my hard tires than I was on the medium tires.
Hey, just out of curiosity, man, do you know what your DR number is right now?
I have no idea. I'm somewhere in the mid-pack for C. But I haven't checked Kudo's Prime in quite some time to see what my rating is there, or my ranking is there. I'm somewhere mid C. I'm like mid to low C.
It can be very depressing to keep an eye on Kudos Prime sometimes.
Yeah, I try to not look at it. I try not to look at it because when I get into the numbers game, I start really dwelling on the numbers, and I don't want to get like that with this game. But yeah, I haven't looked at Kudos Prime in a while. Should probably take a look and see where my C rating's at.
You know, Titan's probably got a tab on his browser on his phone open for you already.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm joking, dude. But yeah, he's kind of our statistician of the club or the group or the team or whatever, you know.
The statistician.
Yeah, he likes to keep a running eye on who's doing what, and you know, mostly it's the SR that we're worried about, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that's going to really qualify you for whatever race you're going to run into. So I mean, you
well, the DR will, but the SR will show what type of driver you are.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, we kind of tend to keep an eye on that, you know, because, you know, this USGT team here, you know, we're trying to pride ourselves on being clean drivers and being legit, you know, and not being dirty.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. That's really cool that you guys are. If you got that in your mantra for your club, that's a good one to follow. It's being, you know, a clean driver. I mean, that's kind of what we're trying to nurture here, is like a community of clean drivers that will hopefully go out and spread the word of clean driving and sportsman-like driving.
Absolutely.
You know? What I'm really worried about, though, is once we get into GT7, we're going to get a bunch of, for the first month or 2 to 3 months, probably half a year, we'll get a lot of lousy drivers that are like, oh, Gran Turismo, I can go out there and, you know, wreck shop. You know?
It would really be nice if they could figure out a way to transfer your data. You don't have to start over with your DR ratings and stuff.
That would be really nice. That, you know, what would be really nice is also if they transferred over all of your liveries and stuff. Because I'm gonna probably, by the time that Gran Turismo drops next year, we'll probably be at like almost 500 to 1,000 liveries. At the rate that I'm spitting out liveries right now, because I'm doing about 2 a night.
Dude, I fell asleep the other night to watching your Project Genesis.
Oh, the Genesis
livery creation, dude.
I'm gonna start doing more of those types of streams in between the seasons, because in this, you know, I'm a manual racer. I don't do daily races. I really don't do nations either. So when the manu season's over, I really don't have much GT content to do. But I think enough people had started watching the livery streams that I think I'm going to continue doing those in the off season, and I'll probably do those on and off in the off season, just to keep.
We were talking about it the other night, and one of the things behind the USGT thing, dude, is during the off season manufacturers series, FIAs, whatever. USGT is going to try and figure out a formula to start putting together a off-season league.
Yeah.
Lobby race.
I was thinking of doing the same. That was the other thing I was thinking of doing, is doing lobby races and like a small league kind of thing. So maybe we can get together and do something like that. I was almost even thinking of doing like a manufacturer's cup, where someone has to create the livery for the team, and you know, we'll have a group of 16, 4 groups of, you know, that will consist of 16, 4 groups of 4 that will make 16, and then we duke it out for manufacturers' points. You know, there'll be points for the race and for the team and the individuals, but then doing points for actual manufacturers. So maybe like 4 of the fastest US GT drivers are in, and then 4 of the fastest whatever other drivers are in, and then 4 of the fastest for my lobbies in, you know, one race. I don't know.
Yeah, man, we could definitely. I know me and a lot of the other guys would definitely be interested in putting our heads together, dude, and seeing what we could come up with, you know.
Yeah.
We just started this team not too long ago, a few months ago, and you know, we're just trying to get like brand recognition in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The YouTube channel, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We got a Twitter, we got an Instagram, you know, all for USGT racing, and we're just trying to get it out there, dude. You know, eventually we're gonna start streaming here, whether we're streaming daily races, whether we're streaming, you know, FIAs or even lobbies like this, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you guys get your whole YouTube game up and going, feel free to drop a line and, you know, I'll rep you guys and go ahead and rep your stream. I mean, we got other streamers that come in here regularly.
Absolutely. Appreciate that.
That I'm more than happy to, you know. All of us small YouTubers need to kind of group together, especially the American ones, because there aren't many American-based GT sports streams out there. There are like a handful out there that are, you know, that might get some sort of recognition. Cam is the only one, though, that I can think of that's really big in the U.S. Whereas, you know, most of the GT streamers out there are mainly European or, you know, British. Not that the British aren't European, but, you know, are mainly, you know, European-based streams. So it'd be nice to see some American representation out there. Also,
right.
Also for people that are in, you know, the U.S. that can't tune in all day to, like, you know, Tidge and Key that are super early in the, you know, or earlier in the day. You know, this gives an opportunity for people that want to, you know, maybe come home and watch a YouTube stream on GT Sport and not have to catch, you know, something that's from Britain or something. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's an option for, you know, viewers out there. You know, and that's why I kind of try to do different stuff that isn't being done on all the other channels. Like you rarely ever see anyone doing livery creation. Like, that's something that's super rare. I know the PMD guys do liveries on their streams, who are also in this chat a lot. But you don't see a whole lot of people doing livery, or even like just highlighting the community, you know, in general. You know, there is a pretty big community here in the Gran Turismo side of the world, just in the game, that no one really kind of touches base on. You know, all of that stuff that happens in the whole messaging thing and the recent activity. Even crap like the mileage store, no one ever looks in there during that industry. Everyone just wants to race daily races. Which, I mean, I don't have any problem with that. But when you have like 5 other channels that are doing daily races, the world doesn't need one more daily race channel. You know? I think there is plenty of other content in this game that you can cover that might be interesting to someone else, you know? Or maybe people that weren't interested in it before will eventually become interested in it, you know? You know, and I'm going to probably start doing something with the liveries where, you know, doing guest liveries, having people sit in as I create a livery for them.
Absolutely, that would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because I think there are a lot of people out there that want to make their own liveries, but they just don't understand the tools that have been given to them because they don't have any kind of instruction tutorial or anything on how to do liveries in this game. So
I did see a YouTuber today. I actually caught a guy that explained the Gran Turismo Sport livery process and the tools, and it was like a half-hour walkthrough on how to use them and whatnot.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, it's far few between, you know.
Yeah, it's really few and far between, man. And I think there are a lot of people out there that are... I know I was when I started in Gran Turismo 2 when they first created the livery, when they still had... Or when they first, you know, brought out the livery editor. You know, you kind of just had to hunt and peck and try to figure out how to do things in it. And they still, like I said, to this day, don't have any kind of tutorials for any of that stuff. I honestly didn't even know until this week that the mileage store changed every week, which is crazy. Like, there are like wheels and stuff and paint jobs in there. I just thought that, you know, the mileage store just stays the same the whole time around. I never thought of looking in there for different material, but apparently all of the paint colors, they offer different paint colors every week and different sets of wheels. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I wish. One thing I do wish, though, is they come out with some really cool paint colors, you know, but I wish you could apply those paint colors to decals.
Yes, that's one of the problems, and that's one of the issues I had with using the special colors, is you can't apply those to decals. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't use them for a while, because you can't. But I finally figured out a way to kind of streamline my design process so that I can not have to worry about that whole thing. Like, being able to, like, perfectly round out my shapes so that they fit a panel without having to do patchwork on the other side of the panel, if that makes any sense.
So, no, it does. So if you look at Turismo's, not Turismo's, but Titan's livery, we got a couple of guys that run the GTR.
Uh-huh.
And basically, being one of the founding members of USGT, you know, we kind of agreed that, you know, we should try and stay as uniform as possible. So we have one person that creates the liveries, and basically just changes each color per member. You know,
yeah.
So now my thing is if you look at Turismo's livery, I can take that and swap out the paint color without having to change all the decals around and make it for somebody else as well, and then of course it matches with just different colors.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing lately. Now is I've been just making it so that that all I could do is do a quick color swap, and in a couple seconds I have a different car. And I just saw, speaking of which, I just saw Evil Melon's comment. Do you like that yellow? Because I'll do the yellow. I honestly almost like the yellow better than the silver, Melon. I like the yellow almost way better than the silver, especially the way that I did your back wing. I think the yellow actually works better than the silver does. Yeah, the chicken's a bitch. Let's see. Yes, after a couple of laps, the hards are great. Yeah, that's just, I feel the same way, Joe. I think the hards have definitely gotten way better in the last couple of in the last update. But yeah, I see what you're saying, especially like, oh, Evil Melon's in. Do you want me to do the yellow for your one car, Melon? Or both of them? I can do both of them in yellow. How about this? What I'll do is I'll upload, I will upload a yellow variant for you, and you can choose which one, and I'll just leave them up, you know. Yo. I will upload those tonight. I need to do a size up on Scott's wheels, and then I will give you a full yellow version so that you can upload those, or you can download those. Daily Race B is at Seaside River. So Daily Race B is at Dragon's Tail too. That's weird. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing with my liveries. I've been trying to make it so that all of the livery elements live on like one side, where I can do a color swap really quickly without having to change any actual decal colors. Exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, Turismo and I both run the Toyota 86 for manufacturers, so I created a livery for the both of us, and he likes more of a white, you know, whereas I'm more of into white and red. So, you know, I made the livery and was able to just swap out a few of the sticker colors on this one, because it's not crazy with stickers, you know, but
yeah,
rim stickers. So
yeah, I've been kind of doing the same. I've been easing off on my use of sponsor stickers. This car actually has a lot of sponsorship stickers on it, just because, I don't know. The Hello Kitty car has always had typically a bunch of sponsorship stickers on it. But I've been, like you said, been kind of easing down, especially for cars that are for individuals. Like Scott's ID350's Corvette doesn't have a whole heck of a lot in the means of sponsorship stickers. And then Evil Melon's car is also very, very lean on the sponsorship stickers.
Yeah, I think with our group, everybody runs different wheels. You know, some run G29, some run Thrustmaster, some run Fanatec, and I basically try and customize that per person. You know, so Turismo, lucky SOB, just ordered himself a Fanatec, which should be coming this week or whatever. So which means he's only going to get faster.
I want that I want that CSLE so bad. I can taste it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he ended up picking up. But so now I got to go back into his liveries and take the G29 stickers off and replace it with Fanatec for him.
He's got. I'm looking at his car right now. It looks like he's got a Fanatec sticker on the front.
Yeah, I just made this livery yesterday or the day before, and he had already ordered his Fanatec, so I just made it simple for myself to
Very
put
nice.
the Fanatec on there.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. I see the G29 on the front there. I see what you're saying about the G29. It's a good looking car,
did
though.
that leave one out there?
Yeah, he's out there. He's right now. He's running laps. Say hi to Turismo.
Did I leave a G29 sticker on that livery?
It looked like it might just be the US GT I saw. I saw a G something, but I think it might be the US GT that I'm seeing now that I'm looking at it more closely. I'd have to actually look at the car in preview, but it looks like you got all of them. I think I just saw it flying by as a GT, so I think I saw. My mind made up as you were saying G29. I thought my mind made up that you were, G29 visually. So, but I think I saw the US GT on the side of the front bumper there. Is what I was seeing, but it looks clean. It looks really clean, man. Real nice design.
Thanks, buddy.
You guys have some really slick looking cars. What font are you using for that for the US GT? Is that in Photoshop or is that something you're uploading?
No, actually, I months ago when we first started this, I was looking for a font, dude. I scrolled through probably, I don't know how far the sticker search goes back when you look at older content.
Yeah.
I went back, man, probably I don't know, over a year. And I found some guy that had this uploaded, and he had actually uploaded the entire alphabet for it. So
really?
I went and collected all of those.
That's very nice, man. I actually upload all of my brand decals. I make them in a program called Figma. Which is a free development program for people that do apps and stuff. But you can export SVGs out of it. And what I'll do is I've got a bunch of fonts. So I'll mess with their fills and the stroke of the font until I get what I want, and then I'll upload that into the gallery. And it makes the job so much easier, so I don't have to actually place anything. Like, I literally just slap in one sticker and that's done. Same with my numbers, for my number plates. I do the same. I know that sounds really lazy, but you'd be surprised. I hate the fonts that they give you in Gran Turismo because they're ultra like unclear. They're terrible. They are terrible.
What I ended up doing for each one of our racers' names and also the US GT was, I went and bought the Volkswagen bus. And then I laid out each name on the side of the bus real big, took a picture of it with my phone. I texted to USGT Finesse, and then Finesse vectorizes it and turns it into a sticker, posts it, and then I'm able to just grab it. So now I can put the USGT logo everywhere, and just reshape it, size it however I need it. Whereas before I was laying out each individual letter for it and each individual letter in each person's name, so that was kind of a pain in the ass.
Dude, that's a pain in the butt. And that's honestly, like, especially when I got to having to lay out my website, when I was still putting my hyperlink for my YouTube page in the back, I would have to put I'd have to individually line up www.kaboomoperator.com on my rear bumper every single time. It drove me crazy, dude. By the time I would get down to the .com, I'd be like, I need to shorten my name. You know, because it took so long to do that. Even if you have a guide and everything's set up, if one of your letters is just a little bit off in size, you'll see it. And like I said, the fonts that they give you are so crappy in this game. They're terrible. If they didn't go as furry as they do once you put them on the car, because they get really fuzzy when you put them on the car, if they were at least sharp, that would be nice, but they're not even sharp. You know? That's why I'm glad that you can upload your own decals, like, you know, all of these sponsorship, like THC Evil Melons right now, the THC racing car that we're looking at, that's all just Helvetica. That's Helvetica with, all I did was mess with the stroke and the fill for it, and then I added the white lines that break up his name. Those are just rectangles that I just sized up and down and made this cool, like, progression from THC to from broken up to solid, going down to up. So you know, all of that is generated in game, but the actual THC racing, you know, I was able to, you know, import that in from Figma. I mean, it doesn't take much. I mean, you can have a basic set of fonts just as long as you can have a program that can mess with the stroke and the fill. Because you can do a lot more with it in-game. Just as long as you have your letters set up right, then, you know, all it is a matter of importing it into the game and then manipulating it inside the game. Because you can add an italicization to something that isn't italicized in the game with just the skew function. I don't think a lot of people know about that. I don't even think most people know that you can upload your own decals to the store, which is kind of annoying. It said that the lack of information on this end is really displeasing, that they don't give you any kind of information about how to do most of the things in this game. It can be really, really annoying, you know, especially as a creator that's trying to create something, you know, on a car, and if you don't know how to use any of the tools, then it can be really, really frustrating, man. It's time for me. I have to take a visit to the dispensary soon. My shoulder's actually, believe it or not, my shoulder has actually been feeling way better this week. I don't know why. Maybe that means, maybe this is the calm before the storm, before my whole left arm falls off. We have one more spot open here. Oh, we didn't say how to use USGD DC Stig, so we'll say hi to them. My bad. Throw a yo out there, a late yo, but it's a yo nonetheless. Yo! So many people come in and out of the room, and I just can't. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of who comes in and out. One spot left open, so if you're out there in TV land, join us. Join us for some practice at the Dragon's Tail. We are here on the first day of practice in Croatia. Lovely mountained Croatia. So join on in. Let's take a look at let's continue to watch. Is he still out there? I'm really proud of the work that was done on Melon's car. I will definitely upload a hot yellow version of this car. I think it was the fluorescent yellow that I liked the most on this car. it makes the car look so badass, man. The silver is a nice classy look. But I think the fluorescent yellow, especially with the paint scheme that I've got going on here, because the decals are all white. He's got a white door card and you know, obviously red stripes here. But once you put that fluorescent yellow, that back wing just comes alive, man. But it's nice to have a silver version of this. I think the silver version also looks really good. It's definitely very classy looking. But that yellow version is just so badass looking. Once I make the color yellow on this car, it's so good looking. I also did the powder effect on the decals so that they stand out a lot more. I also like the contrast of textures on the car because that special color is obviously very glossy and the decals are flat. So so you get this really interesting clash of or mix of textures on the car that looks really good in like different lights. And also to mention like the powder effects. Now that I'm designing the cars the way that I'm designing them, it makes the your decals really stand out more. Before wasn't doing that because the way I would put together a livery was I would do a lot of patchwork. So where the silver is on his car right now, I would have used a lot of patches so that I could make the shapes for these stripes and stuff. But the more I get proficient with the tools that are in the livery editor, the better I'm getting at making more economical designs that are also very that make it really easy for me to do color changes.
Oh yeah, now that Stig's in the room, you look at Titan's car, you look at Stig's car, man, it's the same layout pretty much.
Let me look. Titan's right behind Eva Melon here. Yeah, the orange and was that a white or is that a silver? That's a white, right?
That's a white.
Yeah. It's really nice. And then where is Stig? Oh, Stig isn't on track. Also, Stig went with a yellow. But are they're pretty much the same design though, with different color.
Pretty much the same. Yep, exact same livery. Stig runs a Thrustmaster. Titan runs a G29. That's the only difference. So the sponsorship logos on there are a little bit different, but other than that, it's basically the same base layout.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a handsome looking livery. It's really good looking. You could do something more dynamic in that US GT on the side. I want to see more stripes on it, I think.
Some of the liveries, man, I started playing around with the stripes and whatnot, the different patterns.
Yeah.
And to overlay and underlay and make some effects. So, I'm working on that.
I think you have a lot of potential on that side and on your hoods to do something really dynamic. Like, you've got a nice palette to start off with, I think. This is a great starting off point for something that you can make. And not even anything like really, really complex. Just like, maybe even just like one stripe or something. Just start with one stripe, honestly. And just keep on adding on. That's how I start. I usually start with one stripe. And I mess with its width and breadth. And then once I get it going to where I like it, I start adding more. Oh, let's qualify.
Oh, absolutely.
I just start off with the most simplest elements first. Oh wait, we gotta wait for this guy to join. But I usually, like I said, I'm a real simple. I work very simply. A lot of my designs are super, super simple, but they end up looking a lot more complex than they actually are. Welcome. join the race. I'm gonna read the chat there. Mark, what's up? Evil
Hey,
Melon.
listen, bud.
Yo.
I'm gonna, not to interrupt you, buddy. I'm gonna jump out of Discord here and jump in with the party chat with the rest of the team.
Yeah, do it. It was good having you.
Laps that way.
Yeah, it was good. It was good having you. And you guys are always welcome over into the chat over here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let the guys know, and I don't know how many of them have Discord. I actually had to download it tonight, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah. Have a good race, guys.
All right, bud. Appreciate it.
Yep, take it easy. Mark. I know, your liveries just look like the fish. That's what's going to make me... I'm going to make you liveries just by default, because I've made everyone liveries at this point. So you definitely have to get a livery. I've been waiting for you for last, because you as well are an artiste. So I wanna make one that's gonna, and you do really, really, really clean liveries. So I want to make sure I get you. Not that everyone else that I've given liveries doesn't do clean liveries, but I really, really admire your work, Mark. So I'm trying to make yours a very special livery. Are you Viper or Mustang? Are you Ford or Dodge this season? Oh, and Joe, Evil Melon's driving the Citroen GT. That is a Citroen GT. Although you might be the only pit bug. Yeah. Yep, you are pit bugging, my friends. You are the pit bug. Sorry, my friend, you are the pit bug. Apologies. It's the one bug. Looks like my apologies, man. I'm really sorry. Real sorry, Raphael. I hate when this happens. I know people wait for the race, and then when they can't do it, it's annoying. That sucks. That sucks. Let's see as we start the race off here. So you're doing the vet this season? That's good, because I really, after doing Scott's 2 cars, I really want to design another design on the vet. Like, I want to take the vet in a completely different direction. The vet's a fun car. The vet's a fun car to design on, and I really, really wanted an excuse to design on the vet. So good. I also want to do another Mustang, man. I haven't done a Mustang in a while. So I might do I'm gonna do the variation for you on the vet next, and then I think I'm gonna do a Mustang the next car I do. Sorry, I just wanted to type out that little message just so that if he wants to leave and come back, he'll know that there'll be a lobby that's gonna be running. know, I try to, like I said, stay consistent and give everyone information. You know, I just hope that everyone that runs lobbies, you know, it's like you have to give everyone information. You have to inform people that are in the lobby that you're on a schedule that is a hardcore schedule, and I think that's what makes a lobby a good lobby, is if you run on a schedule so that you're not wishy-washy when you're like, oh, okay, we're going to jump out this next race, you know? You know, this is on until we get the last drinker in the lobby, right? It's just like any other bar. We stay open until the last drinker quits. Or at 2 a.m. comes around. Right? Ooh, I can't wait to start another livery on the vet. I'm gonna have to figure out your sponsor and everything. Do you have any sponsor requests? Mark? And do you have any font requests for what you want your sponsor, your particular sponsor's sticker to be in? Like, what fonts do you like? And then do you want it to just say Yahaha on the side, or do you want it to say Yahaha Motorsports, or Yahaha Racing, or something else altogether? Shark Racing. Let's make up a fun main manufacturer for you. Oh, you got a Stang Life Racing decal? Okay. Yeah, share it with me. That makes the job a lot easier, so I don't have to do it. I don't have to generate anything. I just have to do something interesting with what you're going to give me. This will be interesting, because I usually generate all my elements. Or at least I know what I'm, you know, like 76 or Martini or whatever. I have no idea what your the Stang Life decal looks like. Okay. But Stang Life Racing is your club, right? That's your team. So that'll be like your main sponsor on the car. Wow, Ignacio putting in some good times here. Oh, 1:46 is our fastest time. Decio. Or no, second fastest time, sorry. Deso. Knocking it out of there again with a 1:46. Deso's been having a good day here. Wow, look at all the A's. Sir Ian's gonna have to catch up with the rest of the A's there. So we're looking at Deso in first. Ignacio Racing 22 in second. Third is Hovercraft Philippe. Fourth is Turismo. Fifth is Evil Melons. Sixth is Sprinter 64. Seventh is Inteleon. Eighth is DC Stig. 9 is Sir Ian. 10 is Scott. 11th is Tattooed Freak. 12th is Titan Uranus. 13th is Lurkin. And 14th is Raphael L. DJ, which I don't think he... sorry, my friends. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm gonna give AAA a call and pick up Raphael there. Yeah, sorry, my friend. Let's catch up with the rest of the race here. Let's go on board. Ignacio Racing 22 as he trails Deso. Hovercraft is very close behind them. Turismo is behind Hovercraft. Melon is behind Turismo. And Sprinter 64 is in 6th behind Melon. 7th is Inteleon. 8th is still DC Stick. 9th is Surian. Oh, Surian is dropped. And 10th is Scotty. So Scotty, he's got a little contact with the wall there. Lurkin 13th. Lurkin, very fast young man. He's been with the lobby for about 2 seasons now. 16-year-old. Our other confirmed teenager in the group. Talented young driver, man. Really, really talented young driver. It's like Larkin will try to hold his line with Titan Uranus here. It's gonna be a good battle, I think, for this position. And Larkin is a fast young man. You got a lot of, you got your work cut out for yourself, my friend, on this one. Let's look at 11th. Tattooed Freak right behind Tree Fitty. So we got someone dropping out here. Sprinter 64. Looks like may have run into a little incident up there in the top 10. As we barrel into the chicken here. Melon's gonna be typing a message. Yeah, that's what sucks, man. That understeer is killing everyone, I think, in this race, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a lot of understeer out of my car. No matter, I think I have my brake balance set to +4 right now, and I'm still getting some understeer. Maybe it's the hards. We are taking turns a lot faster in this race. Yeah, there are a lot of opportunities to get a lot of speed here. Lots of really, really big, long straightaways and real gentle lefts and rights. All right, I'll look at the messages later, Mark. This will be an interesting project. Your car is gonna be an interesting project. It might take longer than the others, because I want to try some new things with it. But it's gonna be a really interesting project. I gotta figure out what direction I want to take it in. I really want to try your Saline S, but since you already designed the Saline S for your cars, I want to do something maybe different. I don't know. I always have fun. I never not have fun creating the liveries. This is not fun when you don't have any ideas, right? I like designing cars for you guys because I start running out of ideas for myself, so when I create people's liveries for them without them asking, it's kind of fun. Just forcing liveries on people. It's like mom dressing you up in clothes in the morning. You're gonna wear this. I don't care if you like it or not, you're gonna wear this. Oh, I can't do a motocross The automotive race car fan in me, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's too much. That's too much. That's almost sacrilege to both institutions, right? To put the two competitors against two such heated competitors on the same car would be too much. That would be like putting John Player and Marlboro on the same car. Or putting Ferrari stickers on a Hyundai, which I have seen in real life. Oh, I've seen plenty of stickers that shouldn't be put on cars on real cars in real life. I'm sure plenty of you guys have seen it. I like the old Ferrari Honda Civic combination myself, and with the extra vents that you can get from AutoZone. It's always like top notch in my book. I've actually seen one of those back in Virginia that also had the whistles for the deer, which I think was also an added nice touch. And then the wing size. I wish we were still in the age of the wing, because the wing really told you what caliber driver you were driving behind. When you saw someone's wing, you're like, oh yeah, that guy's serious. He is gonna take that Elantra into zones of speed that I do not want to understand. The lowered pickup truck was another one of my favorite trends in automotive style back in the 80s or 90s, late 80s, early 90s. The Mazda B2000. I know everyone in here has probably had one friend that's had a lowered Mazda B2000 with an MTX subwoofer box in the trunk, right? If you didn't, yeah, you don't know what you were missing out on. That's when you started seeing stickers like, oops, I dropped it on the back of people's cars. And indeed, my friend, you did drop it. Dropped it beyond the limit of it being a useful truck. Let's see, watching the battle for third and second and first here from USGT Turismo's point of view. Let's watch what the fast drivers are doing. We're looking at like 48s, 49s here with Turismo. And Hovercraft is doing 48s, 49s. So maybe the order of the day is around 48, 49 for this track. You're on lap 6. Gas is good. Wheel tires looking good. Someone said it earlier, this is a sprint race, and that is what it's going to be. No need for pit stops at any point in time. Just balls out to the walls out. You know? Drop that hammer. It's time to get funky in the chicken. Which we're about to do here is Turismo passes Hovercraft. We're not sure if they're going to be able to hold this line. This is going to be a hard line to hold, but it does make it around. And here comes the funky chicken. Let's see if these two very skilled drivers can make it through the funky chicken at full speed. Or at least full power. No, gonna have a little bit of lift there. A little bit of lift. But a very nice procession through the chicken there. Philippe. That gets an A in my book. Behind Turismo. Both very talented drivers. catch up with Ignacio, but I don't think that's going to be too hard here. It's only a 5-second gap. And we still have 5 laps left in the race. This is almost like a daily race, honestly. This would be a perfect daily race. This should be like a daily race C. Or maybe with this I ran this as a daily race. I can't remember if I did this in FIA or daily race. But I've done a version of this race before. And I want to say that it was in the Group 4 car. I don't know. It's a lot of races ago. But it was recently. It was just in the last 6 months. That I've done this race. Turismo's going to look on the outside here. Get past. This is it's going to probably be like this for the next several laps. Just leapfrogging each other as they both catch up to Ignacio. Which might be which would help both of them out, I think, if they can successfully leapfrog and get quicker together. They will catch up with Ignacio. In the next 4 laps. Let's look at Sir Ian, who's behind all of them. DCO's apologizing for too much wine. Which I'm not sure there's such thing as too much wine. But you're going to want to balance the other activity that you're doing with wine with the intake of wine that you're doing. Right? You don't want to be operating too heavy of equipment if you're on a bunch of wine. Always my pleasure. Let's ask. I'm going to ask real quick. I know I'm not going to try to do too many comments here in the chat because I know everyone's concentrating, but I want to ask him whether or not he's doing red or white. This is gonna be an important question. Red or white? I'm a red guy. If I drink wine, I want to drink red wine. I like my wine, like my blood red. Pink. Very nice. Very nice. Dacio is a very loquacious speaker or typer. I'm glad that we have the loquacious type participating in the practice lobbies. I went with Porchka. I'm a Porchka guy this season. You have a David that has more wing than his car. What type of car is it? What type of car is under the wing? I still haven't seen. I've been wanting to see this. And I was hoping that it would have happened at some point during the lowrider years. Was someone putting a wing in the bed of their lower truck, which would make it even more of a worthless truck. But But you know that guy's putting out a bunch of thought horsepower, you know? Plus an oops, I dropped it on the back with the wing. Lowered. Man, that's like 400 street cred horsepower right there. 400 or 500 horse cred street power right there. Good night, my friend. Have a good dinner, Mark. I'm hoping it's a good dinner. Everyone in here is partaking in the chicken dinner. But I hope your dinner is just as delicious as our chicken dinner in here. You know, that's what I'm hoping. I wish I'd seen one of those, man. I don't know how else you could how more tacky and useless you could have made a lowrider truck back in the day. The B2000s were they did look good when they were lowered. I have to admit. They did look good when they were lowered. What? That's a thing? You mean like so the opposite rake is now a thing with the trucks? That's so stupid. That's a real thing? What's the point of that? There's no... It's bad. I don't know what to comment on that. So how are they achieving this? Are they using, what, coilovers or something and setting the height on the springs taller on the front than the rear? Come on, man. That can't be real. No, surely that isn't real. I have never seen that before. I didn't know that was a thing with truck drivers now. They're doing the opposite rake rather than having the tires bigger in the back. Squat or lean? Oh, okay. I see where this is coming from, though. They're trying to make their trucks look like trophy trucks, right? Because that's how a trophy truck would kind of sit. The back would be kind of lower than the front, right? Because I can't remember what the spring rate. I think the spring rate is less in the front or more in the front than it is the rear for trophy trucks. So I can sort of see where that's coming from. But then the truck would have to be kind of outfitted like an off-road truck, right? It'd have to look the part. Right? It would have to look like a trophy truck, which is... Yeah, I've seen a couple like those trucks around Los Angeles. And they're always nice and shiny, which always cracks me up. I'm like, wow, you made your truck look like a super off-road truck, but there's not like one speck of dust on your truck. I think that's the one thing that really, really bugs me with the Los Angeles is you see so many like really nice off-road cars that have never seen any off-road action at all, nor will they ever see off-road action, or even dust for that matter. You know, these people don't leave the Trader Joe's parking lots around here. You know, that's probably the most beaten path that any off-road vehicle in Los Angeles will see is going into a Trader Joe's parking lot, because our Trader, I don't know if you guys know what Trader Joe's is. It's a grocery store chain, and they always have the smallest, crappiest parking lots. When your parking lot's smaller and crappier than the ramen joint down the street, then you know it's that's bad. It is last lap. Where is he? HDES 2K, last lap. Someone else is coming into the room here. That's oh, I didn't even realize we're on the last lap. We will watch his hovercraft gains on Turismo. Really good set times here. Let's go to camera view and watch as everyone crosses the line. Turismo's gonna get off a nice. Ooh, hovercraft's gonna get. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is a thing of beauty, guys. You guys are all heroes. We've got to save that replay. Oh, here comes. Eva Mellon did a full 360. Very nice. I love your work, gentlemen. I love your work. I caught it at... Oh, Tree Fit is going to get a good 720. Very nice. You first 5 or 6 that came in, it was like a waterfall of people doing 360. It was beautiful. It was like Swan Lake on the racetrack. You guys all have the grace of the Russian ballet, my friends. You have ballet and you have the touch of dance in you. On the asphalt. That is definitely going to be a saved replay. Just for that ending part. I don't know if I can get that in the thumbnail, though, because everyone's going to be ghosting. Oh, that sucks. That was a good race, too. I think you guys, everyone did really good. Someone was missing from your race. Weird. That ending was like better than Cats. This is better than Cats, guys. I would watch it again and again. Let's see, qualifying in 10 minutes. $10 minutes at 10, or 15 minutes. Sorry, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Smoke break. Smoke him if you got him. Smoke if you got him. So did I. Yeah, I saw the 360, Evil Melon. Both you and Scott that came in. I don't think Lurkin did one. Lurkin, you're not listening to me. You need to jump on the stream. I don't know if I've had him on either on the stream or I can't remember. I think I talked to Lurkin on here actually. Weird. Weird. That is weird. Weird, weird. That's so weird, man. You don't see the Spaniard. Interesting. Oh yeah, another day in the lobby world. Is that's just how it's gonna be. See you, Melon. See you, Melon. Yeah, I haven't. Is it Andrelson that's missing on your list? Because that's what Absol thinks. The D-Racer? Well, it's, you know, it's that South American, or Intellion, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, That's what it is. So if it's called the Cali Squat, it's because, you know, we do all that trophy racing out here, and they're trying to make their trucks look like trophy trucks. Race results. You ended up 10th in my race. Who didn't show up on your race? Yeah, because this is what my list looks like. So I'm not sure. But like I said, man, it's just you know, these lobbies have been super glitchy. These lobbies have been super glitchy. You know, we'll run this next race, I think. I'm gonna probably get a cup of coffee here. Just so that my throat's really dry, just so I don't cough during the race. I will be back in a split second. Let me get a cup of coffee. I'll be back, and I'll run this next race with you guys, so I can get some time around the track. In 10 minutes at clock 10. Sprinter isn't showing up in your lobby? Yeah. People do some dumb stuff with trucks, dude. I think half the people that own trucks don't know how to use their truck. Either half or 3/4 of the people that own trucks don't know what to do with their truck. At least especially now, if you want to consider an SUV a truck or a truck-like object, then yeah, most people that are out there that have very large vehicles have no idea how to pilot them. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I'll be back in a second. Alright, now we're back. Let me look at the screenshot. Give me a second. Hold on. Just fixing my headphones here. See. Oh, this way I can look at Mark's picture for his decal as well. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. That's so weird. It's one of those things, man. I can't explain it. You know? I can't explain it. Titan Uranus left the room. Lurkin's here. We already say Yoda Lurkin? Yeah, I think we did. Choco WP. See you, tattooed freak. Have a come back in, man. If you definitely come back in. If you're around and I'm around, pop in, say hi, run a race. Yeah, at least you didn't get violated again. That's what I was about to say. You got completely violated at the Nürburgring by that one car. But maybe another reason why it's appropriate that you have the RAF badges. You were getting battered like a Spitfire in that race. That guy was beating you up, and you had no idea that the guy was even there. It was so bad that Mikey even was like, what the F? Yeah, both of us noticed it, man. I can't believe you didn't see that. It was like for like a quarter mile, man. It was just non-stop bashing. But the thing is I'm wondering if maybe he didn't see you either. Maybe you weren't showing up in his game. And maybe it was just a combination of you guys hitting each other and not seeing each other in each other's game. I don't know. But that race was super glitchy. That was the other race where, for one whole race, the only spectate view I had was the rear view. And then every now and then, when I went into spectate, I would be spectating from underneath of the car for like a good mile. And then all of a sudden, the car would start raising up through the track and then pop up and land and do like a whole jump. And the person that was driving the car wouldn't even realize that was happening. That was a weird track, man. Lots of weird glitches at that race. Good to see you. And PCY Adrian also in the room. These gentlemen are from Hong Kong, I believe. Or it could be gentlewomen, I don't know. I'm not sure. But I believe they're from Hong Kong. They were in here earlier last season, or last race. I believe, yeah, Hong Kong. There's even there's definitely even the glitch. I don't know if that's a glitch though. It seems like you had a pretty decent way of making that pass into the grass, man. Those are just skills. It's not a glitch, it's just skills. My pleasure. Said it's as much for me as it is for you guys. So I have no problem at all hosting the lobby. But you're welcome. I know everyone appreciates it. Thanks for the thanks. Nah, it's your pleasure. Always. You know, I like to course. Of course you can. If anyone wants to send me a friend request, you feel more than welcome to. Of course you can. Yeah. If you're a friend of if you're a friend of friendly driving, then I'm a friend of yours, and we should be friends. Let's set the car settings to, or even unfriendly drivers. Oh, you know what? No wonder we haven't even done this whole thing. That's why my car is super slow right now. Does this even matter, the level up? My car is like lagging. It's like feeling like a slug. And I think it's because I haven't done any of that. I haven't done that to either one of the cars, actually. But that shouldn't matter, right? This thing? This power level and rate reduction, does that matter in this mode? It's locked, right? This is all locked, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know, man. Where's brake balance, though? Yeah, the level ups don't matter, right? Brake balance. I can't just set it here, huh? Where is the area where you can set? Oh. Why is that grayed out? Is it in here? And this is set to... Well, this should be expert, honestly. I don't have auto drive or any of that stuff isn't on, right? All that's off. I hate resetting my car every season, dude. I wish they would just give us the same damn car. If we're gonna stay with the same manufacturers, you should just transfer all your settings over. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but my car always gets like reset to something weird at the beginning of the season. Woodville 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we'll be the last person in the lobby, and we will start. Has everyone joined? Yep, qualifying. Let's go. Sorry, I haven't been able to give anyone a warning before for the 1 minute warning tonight. We've just been chatting so much that I'm forgetting to give everyone the 1 minute warning. Because I don't know how many people are outside on a smoke break when we're on the break times. But if you have not made your way back to your car, you're definitely going to want to come back in because we are now starting qualifying. Ah, slow cap, you just missed it. Sucks. My bad. I should have waited one more minute, one more second. We could have had slow captain here. Are you going with that Mazda Intellion? Smog Backstreet. Came in too late. That's how you not take that turn. Now I messed it up for everyone because now that... Oh, wait, why do I have cones? I shouldn't have cones. Damn it. Oh well. I'll drive with the cones for now. like coneless driving. Must have been when I set it to expert. I think my custom was no cones. So I guess it did transfer over from my other car, those settings. Like my seat set